about now? Can you hear me now? I swear to God, I have been talking this entire time. Loud? Oh, sorry. Good. So hello everybody. Welcome to the Halloween stream. I'm so sorry there was no audio. My dumbass forgot to hit on mute. Because, you know, that's what you do as a Twitch streamer. You forget things. How y'all doing? Did you miss me? I missed you. As you can tell, a little bit scatterbrained today. Having some issues with my feed. Overlay is only 60% of the screen. I don't know what to do with that. Let's try that. No. There we go. Yeah, I balked my entire overlay. Without meaning to. What I did was switch it to... I was trying to do a Halloween thing. But that did not work. And so I had to go back and try and fix everything. But it reset all of my settings so that everything on my screens was massive. So, looking at the stream... The birdie's a bit big, but that'll be fine. I can live with that. So yes, happy Halloween, my lovelies. I'm not late. I'm not. A witch arrives at precisely what she means when she means to. Just posted a picture of what you meant. Oh. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. Let's fuck around with something here, because that is the smart way to do things today. Let's make that bigger. Hello, Joker. Okay. There we go. Oh. Hello, hello. Hello. Happy Halloween, my witchy friend. Hope you have a good stream. Unfortunately, I won't be sticking around for it tonight. Oh, good. No stress. Have fun. We'll catch the rerun. Have fun with that. Can you hear the game or can you hear the music, by the way? Yeah, I completely balked my stream. Completely balked it. There we go. I think I fixed it a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Rurik has a yiff party to attend. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. In the interest of not, you know, spending forever doing this, I will quickly recap what I said because I completely forgot to unmute myself before starting stream. So I was talking for a good like 5-10 minutes. No one could hear me. No one mentioned. Not a word. So, yeah, that's what that is my day, apparently. But I hope you are all doing well. As you can see, I have gone a little bit extra with my makeup today, with my whole, you know, outfit and everything. Honestly, it's a bit of a ridiculous reason. Like, other than just dressing up for Halloween, I kind of had an idea of being like, oh, what are witches supposed to be afraid of? Fire. No. Witches aren't afraid of fire. Witches are afraid of the people that burn them in fire, but not fire itself. So I figured, why not bring a little bit of fire to my everyday look? You were talking to the moon! Indeed. Indeed I was. Unfortunately, the moon is not a particularly good conversationalist, I've found. So allow me to quickly switch this over. I'm going to mute the browser music and turn it off in my headphones because Jesus Christ, that's loud. And I will switch us to the game. Let's see if I can actually get anything working on this game. And I need sound for it. There we go. I don't know if that's working. Haven't got a clue. Screen's a little bit, camera's a little bit bigger than I meant it to be. We can move that down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Witches are afraid of, ogres. Witches are afraid of Shrek. No, they are not. Well, I can't speak for all witches, I suppose. I can speak for myself. And I'm not afraid of Shrek. I actually quite enjoy the movie. As you can see, we are in Limsa Lominsa. I am a little bit scatterbrained, so hopefully I can pull myself together, because I'm not used to streaming today. I'm used to, well, honestly, I'm used to playing D&D today, but that campaign ended with the death of my character, unfortunately. So I'm still recovering from that emotionally. But I do have some interesting news. I have a group for D&D that I might be bringing to stream, assuming session 0 and everything goes well. So, hello Florida. Be careful with the storm. Yeah, there's been a pretty bad storm in our area. I'm bad. It's been years since your character died. It was my first character death. I'm allowed to mourn. But yeah, so in the future, also welcome on in, Florida. Hello, nice to see you. I'm calling you that because, like, I know who you are, but that's the username you're using, so I will call you that unless you specify something else. I mean, Tim in here I know is Kara, and they're happy for me to call them Kara in streams, so if you would prefer me to use the other name that I know you as, then I would use that, but because you're in... Hello, Kara. Nice to see you. Arthur. Okay. I wasn't sure, and I don't like making assumptions about any of that, so... Hello, Arthur. Welcome in. Yes, well, I completely balked my overlay today. I was trying to do a Halloween stream theme thing, but I was kind of rushing. And that's never a good thing. That is never a good sign when I am rushing to do things. So, what happened was it decided to resize all of my overlays. Despite the fact that I did not do it on any of the scenes that I use, it resized all of them across the board. So, I had to spend, 15-20 minutes fixing that before I could go live, and then it's still broken. I'm just hoping it hasn't balked my sound alerts again. I swear to God. Speaking of, there are now a bunch of jump scare sound alerts for you. If you have any suggestions, I'm happy to add them. But I've kept them at their base price of 100 bits. Please do know you are not required to spend money to be here. I'm happy for the company. But if you would like to scare the shit out of me, you have the opportunity to do so. I have not reduced the price, however, on the Uru, because that gets used too much, and honestly, if I have to suffer, I'm going to make you pay for it. I like being the dramatic death in the party. Go on without me. Oh, 100%. I love that trope. I have got to get that trope. Like, I really want it in my D&D game at some point. I really want to be that character that self-sacrifices, but I'm really worried how emotionally draining that's going to be, because the only character I have at the moment is my lovely Artificer Fox Santerafel, who, by the way, speaks in what I describe as a crappy Irish accent, because I've heard good Irish accents, and I always feel a little bit guilty doing it. But she talks something like, "I'm Terrafel Dustseeker. It's really nice to meet you. I make things fly, and I make things explode. And I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much." And I love her to death. She is the most idiotic, naive fox I've ever met. But she's so much fun to play. And could you imagine if the baby of the party is the one that sacrifices herself to save everybody? Could you imagine the narrative pain that would cause? I don't want her to die, but that's also a hell of a way to go. Only rework is required to spend money here. Not even then. Though I will point out that if you would like to see Skull suffer with me on this KFC dating stream and listen to him react to all of the what I'm sure is going to be hilarious but will probably be a little bit cringy, if you want to see that, this is your last day to do these donations. So if you would like to see that, unfortunately there's like a fucking lot of donations, so I don't think we're gonna make it, but if we did, it would be very funny, and I would find it so funny. You mean How to Your Eternity? How To Your Eternity is 99% of the anime. I'm afraid I don't get that. Remember my knight that held 2 shields I told you about? Yes. You want to know how he died? Sure. Please do tell me, while I try and figure out where the All Saints' Wake is. Hello there, friend. Enjoying the frightfully delightful festivities, I hope? We adventurers simply can't help ourselves, am I right, or am I right? If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Who are you? Why, we're just your normal run-of-the-mill adventurers, here at the behest of the Adventurers Guild, of course. We've taken the reins of All Saints' Wake from the abominable Continental Circus, and good riddance, I say. You can be sure that this year's festivities will be the most horrific and terrifying yet. My associates have prepared a most ghastly and gratifying assortment of attractions and decorations for All Saints' Wake over in verdant Gridania. Why not take a well-earned rest and join in the festivities? Sounds like fun. Also, you'll notice we are a thaumaturge. Because of course we are. Of course we are. Okay, looks like everything is still going okay. I've not broken anything. But if you wanted to check out those sound alerts, they're below. I didn't have time to set up any redeems, so if you have some ideas for some channel point redeems, please let me know and I can add them now. But I don't have any off the top of my head, because I am perpetually undersupervised as a human being. It's probably admin ghettos. They usually are. Also, I have a very large frozen coffee, so. With an extra shot of caffeine in it. Because, you know, that is my life. That is what I do. Ooh, okay. Adventurers Guild Investigator. Also, I need all of these. Actually, I have this one. Huh. I'm just making sure everything is clear. I'm so paranoid. Callie says she wishes she could watch. Oh! Tell her that I really do appreciate it. But I hope she's looking after herself instead, you know what I mean? Because she overdoes it a lot, and I worry about her. So if you could send her my love, that would be great, please. Joker! How did your knight die? Tell me. Ooh. She's trick-or-treating? Oh my god, yes. I wish. I love trick-or-treating. I've never had a chance to go since I got down here. But I miss it so much. It was so much fun. Admittedly, where I lived wasn't the best place to go trick-or-treating, because there were a lot of, let's say, less than savory adults in the area. So it was a little bit dangerous. But we had a lot of fun with it. So I kind of miss the whole trick-or-treating thing. But, yeah, tell her I hope she has fun, please. I miss it too. Yeah. It's like there is an amount of fun that you can have as an adult that is socially acceptable, and trick-or-treating never seems to make the cut. I was like, hang on, as an adult, I am safer than I have ever been. Can I please go around and ask for candy from people? Like, I am smart enough to know when a situation is bad news. Why is it only acceptable for kids to do it when they are at their most vulnerable? BBEG was a Draco Lich thingy, and had an army of, oh gosh, undead in an underground tomb. After beating the Lich in its dying breath, it summoned even more undead. My knight held back the undead hordes, while the mage and the artificer in the party literally closed the tomb with magic with him inside, so that the undead horde would not wreak havoc outside. Oh, that's a good dramatic death. I respect that. Adults should be able to trick or treat. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, yes, you can trick or treat as an adult, but it's not accepted. People do not like you if you do it, and it sucks because, god damn it, I want to give candy to people, and I want to get candy from people. That is part of the fun. I don't even want to eat candy. I just want candy from people. I agree, Jake. Hell yeah. A mad masquerade. The Adventurers Guild investigator has the look of a man with a plan. Why, hello there. You strike me as the goodly sort of adventurer, eager to help strangers at a moment's notice, and you couldn't have come a better time. You are eager to help, aren't you? Yes, you have my thanks. Now tell me, does a travelling circus troupe known as the Continental Circus ring a bell? Each year, when it comes time for All Saints' Wake, they set up shop here in town, conducting all manner of suspicious activity. Though they appear to be ordinary performers, each and every last member is a most vile and despicable void sent. Under the guise of events and festive merrymaking, they carry out acts both mischievous and malevolent. But worry not, for I have a plan. This year we shall hold an event of our own, thereby supplanting their modus operandi. A brilliant scheme, would you not agree? The main spectacle shall be a costume cortege, but for those without suitable guises, my colleagues at the Alchemist Guilds have devised a most ingenious solution. A special concoction that will temporarily transform any individual into a more ghastly visage. That is where you come in. You must transform yourself with our potion and speak with the townspeople to spread word of the event. After giving them a good frize, you will need to dispel the enchantment, thus allaying possible concerns of ill effects from our wondrous brew. 1,000 thanks! I've prepared a selection of 4 elixirs for you to choose from atop the benches beside me. Choose the one that suits your fancy and go forth and spread the word of our costume cortege. When you finish, let us rendezvous near the Leatherworkers Guild. Best of luck. Alright guys. I don't really want to be the gorilla, but I will make a poll really quickly, because I don't get to make many of these. New poll. Potion. Flying cat. Grim Reaper looking fuck. Grim Reaper. And Tiny Arrowman. That's the eyeball thing, by the way. So let's do a poll. So, go ahead and pick. What do you think I should be for this quest? Should I be the flying kitty, the Grim Reaper looking fucker, or the tiny Arrowman? Rip Thorn Ironarm, my knight with the double shields. Oh, that is a good name too. I mean, of all the ways to go out though, like, of all the ways to go out, that is one heck of a way to go. I respect it. That is something, that is the way you end a story. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love Halloween. I have always loved Halloween. It started a long time ago when I was a little girl, but it's just been something that, I don't know, it's the one time in all the year you're allowed to be spiritual, I guess. You're allowed to be superstitious. You're allowed to have fun with things. You're allowed to be like, actually, I'm going to dress up as a cat. Or I'm going to dress up as, I don't know, Deadpool. I'm going to dress up as the embodiment of a moth staring at a light. I picked the cat. Oh no, now at the moment we're tied. It is currently tied. So if anyone would like to jump in, it is completely free to vote in this poll. It's always free to vote in polls, but just making sure that people know. It is completely free. But yeah, it's like the one time in the year that adults are allowed to be silly. Because at Christmas it's a different kind of silly. At Christmas you're supposed to be fun-loving and joyful and caring, which is all excellent, don't get me wrong. But Halloween is when you're allowed to be a kid again. Okay, Flying Cat and Grim Reaper. Alright, so to do a tiebreaker, I'm going to roll a d20 in the chat. So, I can assume who picked what. Joker, please. Joker and Florida. Well, Arthur. Please pick higher or lower. Which one do you prefer? Because I will choose higher or lower. Well, I will roll a d20, and if it is above 10, higher wins. If it's below 10, lower wins. Allowed to be a kid again? That's my secret. I've always been a kid. That is the good thing, though. You're allowed, like, people who don't lose that childishness and still are able to face the world, that is exactly the kind of good thing, you know? Alright, we have our votes. Roll d20. Number 14. So, Florida, you win, and you get the kit. You will be transfigured into Gale Kitten after drinking this concoction. Proceed. Yes. Your appearance will be changed after drinking the mysterious concoction. After frightening a townsperson in your transfigured state, dispel the enchantment and inform them of the planned costume cortege. Look! I'm a kitty! I'm a kitty! And I'm flying! Oh my god, this is the best! This is the best! Best Halloween ever. I call shenanigans! Your bot uses weighted dice. How? How the hell would my bot use weighted dice? You're welcome, I know you like the cat. Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Why, if you aren't the most adorable little thing I've ever seen. But where did you come from? Did you get separated from the rest of your litter? Yes. Hello. No! Who are you? What have you done with that darling little ball of fur? That was you. Huh. I refuse to believe that you could have been anywhere near so cuddly and cute. You mean I too can transform into one of those adorable creatures? Then why am I still talking to you? I have a potion to drink. Mood, kid. Major mood. You have spread word of the costume cortege, but more people must know if the investigators' plan is to succeed. Transfigure yourself once more and continue promoting the event. Kitty! But yeah, it's like, you're allowed to be childish, you're allowed to play pranks, and you're allowed, like, not allowed, but it's expected that you play pranks. You know what I mean? And you have fun, and it's not meant to be harmful. And that, for me, is one of the best things, because it lets you be human without costing you things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not explaining it very well, but... Kitty! Also, I don't know if you can see this, but look at his little arms flapping. It's so cute. I'm gonna die. Oh dear. Okay, let's scare her. A flying kitten? Well, adorable as it is, I hope it's not feral. Oh my! That was you? Goodness, I've never seen such a thing before. Ah, so you were promoting a costume event. If I too can take to the air as an adorable kitten, I should very much like to attend. The townfolk are abuzz with talk of a costume cortege. Rendezvous with with the Adventurers Guild investigator near the Workers Guild and inform him that all is ready. Sounds like fun. I can scare kids without consequences. Sure. Those consequences are usually getting arrested. I'm just gonna say that. Where are you? Oh. Okay, I didn't know I could come down here. Also, AB, like I know what your name is, but AB, you are friggin' cute AF in that outfit. That is such a cute outfit. Ah, hello there. So very sorry to have kept you waiting. I've been gravely busy attending to my own preparations. Tell me, how did you fare? Were the townspeople at all interested in attending the cortege? They were really excited, actually. I think they're going to have a lot of fun. My, it sounds like they were simply trembling with excitement. And to think no small few wished to transfigure themselves. Oh, what a joyous occasion. That they would give themselves so willingly. Why did I never think to simply take this human form before? Uh-oh. Who are you, really? I suppose you've earned an answer for your compliance. I really must thank you for being so gullible. I did not realize there was another clown in town. Papa Gruff, my darling, it looks like all of your hard work has finally paid off. Oh God, indeed, my beloved. All proceeds apace. Once I finish settling the matters here, we shall enjoy a magnificent feast. Oh dear, oh dear. While the effects of the potion I gave you lasted only a short while, the potion we've brewed for the townsfolk is much more potent. With but a single sip, none shall return to their original form. We shall harvest the dread that overwhelms their feeble minds when they discover this truth, and use it to summon forth our brethren. Then we shall have our night of devilry at long last. The Gruffs will be the envy of all the Voidsents and live as royalty. All is falling into place, just as I schemed. This is so cute. The creature is motioning at you hysterically. What is it trying to say? Ah, yes. The investigator from the Adventurers Guild. The fool drank our potion with all the concern of a newborn babe. How fitting he will remain just as helpless for the rest of his days. Ooh, oh no. Even as we speak, the townsfolk are lining up to be transformed, blissfully unaware of the monstrous fate that awaits them. And we owe it all to you. Indeed, you've done jolly good work this day. Oh, my sweet, you've never looked more dashing. Really? Really? Seeing as you have matters here well in hand, I'll return home to our little honeycomb and ready a feast for my hard-working husband. Love the hair, though. I will read chat in a second, by the way. Well then, I'd best be off to finish my preparations. Will be a night to remember. Oh! Really? You poor, poor thing. A lost child at wit's end. Perhaps I can be of assistance. That's terrifying. Agitated Ahriman. The creature motions at you frantically. If there was only some way you could help it. Also, speaking of weighted dice, my dwarf once made over 5,000 gold in a city with weighted die. And a fake noble seal thing that makes people think you're a noble. Fake noble's ring. Ah, very clever. The late response of your character. Yeah, yeah. It's like, really? Really? That music. You will recognize that later, by the way. Why do you look at me with such mistrustful eyes, dear? Wake, Doctor. Your dubitation is quite misplaced. There's something off about you. Is this how you always treat newly met strangers? What if I told you I have a remedy to dispel this enchantment? Here, drink this. Given the situation, I do not blame you for being wary of gifts from a stranger, but I will gladly drink it myself should that ease your concern. There we go. It worked! You have my thanks. Hi! Why is everyone taller than me? A pleasure to make your acquaintance, though I wish we had met under better circumstances. As our fiendish friend explained amidst his gloating, I'm an investigator working for the Adventurers Guild. I know that red-nosed charlatan would be up to no good, knew he would take advantage of the season's festivities as he did once before. Yet for all my vigilance, here I am, his very first victim. Oh, the shame of it all. 'Tis a spear piercing my very soul. But thanks to you, I am free of that foul enchantment. I owe you my life, miss. I'd fear you'd sooner forget a name as remarkable as my own, but I am a passing woman of science. I see. May I assume that you are the selfsame individual that created the remedy? You may indeed. 'Tis a remedy which has required no small amount of fine-tuning. A frog tongue here, a rat's tail there, but I will spare you the fine details. Rest assured the townsfolk too shall be returned to their original forms with a sufficient dose. As fortune would have it, I made plenty for everyone in case such a tragedy were to befall the city. Now, if you would be so kind as to distribute the remedy to those in need. Understood. I know not your motives, but I'll not look a gift chocobo in the beak. This is the best hand we have to play, and I will accept full responsibility for the outcome, whatever it may be. While I tend to the townspeople, may I entrust you with capturing our crafty clown? Stores of the remedy are like to run dry should they claim too many of the victims. I clipped your giggle. Shit, what giggle? I don't remember. Like, legit, I do not remember. Why do I have... Check Discord. Okay. Oh god, that's so bright. Trustful eyes, dear. Wake, Doctor. Your dubitation is quite misplaced. Is that what I sound like? There's something off about you. I'm watching it, by the way. Oh, that one. Is this how you always treat newly met strangers? Okay, that one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to live with that now. In that case, I will remain... Hello, sir! Sorry. I know who you are! My brain just, like, went to say the name I know you by in person and the name that is on the screen. So, I'm sorry. Hello. I'm a lurk spookily. Welcome, and feel free to lurk as spookily as you like. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Oh, in that case, I will remain here to assist. Excellent. Once I've administered the remedy to the afflicted, I shall await you in Mikedo's amphitheatre. It will be no easy feat to hand Papa Gruff. I've no doubt he will be expecting you to come after him. That is why I propose you give him a taste of his own medicine with a disguise. Ideally, the guy should be of one dear to him, one whom he would let down his guard around. What's more, I would suggest someone whose appearance you can recall clearly. I can remember Mama Gruff's appearance clear as day. His love and joy. Perfect. He'd never suspect his dear wife. When you're certain his guard is down, give him one of my special cookies. I baked in an ingredient that will return him to his natural demonic form. Though I wish I could do more to help, I am little more than a simple doctor. An adventurer of your obvious talents is far better suited and accustomed to such risky undertakings. It's okay, I haven't done the event yet, but I'm going to do it tonight. Ooh, have fun. I'm feeling better. I'm so glad to hear that. I have been so worried about you and Bailey both. When you are ready, I shall provide you with a dose of my own transformative mixture. Anyone want to bet that that's Mammograph? Just saying. It shan't be hard to locate Papagraph. Knowing he prepares for the night of devilry, I suspect he will be waiting for more void scent to gather. As such, he is most likely hiding in the vicinity of the riverbank, out of sight, out of mind. He will no doubt have returned to his guise as the Adventurers Guild Inspector, so as not to arouse suspicion. Now recall an image of his beloved in your mind's eye, and I shall weave it into reality with the power of alchemy. Yes. Remember, once you've found Papagraph, use whatever guile you can muster to trick him, and then offer him my special treat. Okay. Alrighty, let's go find him. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. He's probably under. Pardon me. Papagraph-esque investigator. Oh, my sweet Snubberry. I thought you would... Snurble? I thought you had returned home, is all to miss. Converse with Papagraph and persuade him to eat the Wake Doctor's special cookie. Yes. This should be good. Don't tell me. Is it because I didn't return your goodbye kiss? You know I'm easily flustered. Besides, my love, our plans would be in tatters should a passerby catching us sharing an all intimate moment. Why, I merely wanted to make sure that you were safe and sound, dearest. You're not quite sounding yourself, dear. Is something the matter? Shit. Huh. I was worried, and wished to be certain all is proceeding apace. You came all this way because you were worried about me. Oh, I am not worthy of such a caring succubus. But fear not, your beloved has everything under control. Thanks to that wide-eyed adventurer, those idiot humans are drinking our concoction in droves. Huh. You must have worked up an appetite with all this scheming. You always know just what I need. But moments ago I was thinking what I wouldn't give for a snack. I knew you were cunning, but I didn't know you. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're a mind reader as well. Huh. Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush. For you, darling, I baked up a delicious batch of cookies. Here, have a bite. I like the music. Cookies, my favourites. Well then, don't mind if I do. Goodness, it smells delicious. Oh, how I love a treat from my sweet. You didn't have to do the crunchy noises into my ears. What's this? Ta-da! What is the meaning of this? Hi, lovely. Why, you conniving little... You may have put a damper on my plans, but all is not lost. Yes, if I start again now, I hope I can be ready in time for supper. Surely you jest. All Saints' Wake is meant for all to partake in and enjoy. Oh. You cannot be! The great god of legend herself! What? You poor, misguided soul. Gone are the days when you might wreak havoc as you please. This truth I will drill into your head slowly and meticulously until there is naught else you can think of. Have I frightened you, child? Forgive me, this was not my intention. I wish only for man and monster to enjoy the revelry of All Saints' Wake in equal measure, nothing more. For a mercy, his mischief-making was brought to a halt, thanks in no small part to your efforts. But if the days of festivities are to be cancelled, despite all we have done, the townspeople would still suffer for his transgressions. He has caused much grief, and I will punish him accordingly. So I ask that you place your faith in me, and allow the festival to continue as planned. There will be no further disruptions. You have my word. I trust it. Yeah. Look, I'm going to say this right now. Lilith is super trusting. I trust you. You have my gratitude. Perhaps you should apprise the real Adventurers Guild investigator of the present situation. He said he would await you in Minketo's amphitheater, if I recall. Once you have done so, come and speak with me. There is somewhere I would like to take you, by way of recompense for the trouble this ill-mannered child has caused. Until then... Suffer, bitch. Don't worry about us. We're feeling the symptoms at the same time, lol. And we're both doing good. We'll hopefully be back and kicking by Wednesday. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Succubus? Yes. Makes sense. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Who am I to judge? Just, oh gosh. Just don't be like my old D&D party. They had a saying, only trust a dwarf as far as you can throw him. Did the barbarian throw the dwarf? Shut up, Fern. I will turn that off in a second. Oh god. That's fine. Oh! Thank you? Some random sage, thank you. Appreciate it. Always, yep. Ah, there you are. You'll be relieved to know I've finished administering the remedy to all the afflicted. But tell me, how did matters fare on your end? Thank you for the shield. So the fiend has been reverted to his true impish form. I see. Well, eccentric though she may be, if the doctor claims she can keep him on a leash, I believe her. And with the surplus of curative potions, I see no reason why the costume cortege should not continue. I will, of course, remain vigilant for other disturbances. Your assistance has truly been valuable, my friend. With this trouble now behind us, I trust you will take a moment's respite. Why not spend it donning the guise of a monstrous and mischievous creature? Cool. What does it look like on? It's not a bad coat, actually. Thank you. Always. Now, I just have to quickly... mute that. There we go. You have my full attention once more, my dear viewers. How are you doing anyways? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting a good, relaxing time. Enjoying the vibes this Halloween night. Alright, Doctor. The Wake Doctor is not one to be kept waiting. Be our guest. So you remembered my request. I am pleased. As I mentioned earlier, there is somewhere I would like to take you, though I am afraid it is not a place easily reached. When you are ready to depart, pray speak with the usher here and he will escort you. Hi. Ah, you must be the guest of honor. If it please you, I shall escort you immediately. Yes! I shall take my leave first and make the preparations necessary to receive you. Do not be alarmed by what you see, child. We shall not be far behind. Now, if you would follow me. I'm going to get transformed, aren't I? This is going to be bad. Ooh. Very cool. How cool is this? They've gone all out this one. Unsavory imp. Hello. An Ahriman. And a succubus. Ooh, and a mysterious gate. Well, I think it's a gate. Could just be a decoration. Welcome to my humble abode. Surprised to see I have a home of my own, are you? Even the great Gord needs some place to rest her head. I have never invited a mortal to my home before. Consider this my show of thanks for ensuring All Saints' Wake could be celebrated this year unimpeded. You may make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. Thank you. That is most kind. If you are concerned about Papa Graf, do not be. He and I have come to an understanding. Some children must simply learn the hard way. What did she do? Also, this is freaking gorgeous. Just gonna say. Well, that's a nice home. It'd be a shame if a red chocobo spammed chocobo meteor. Yes, it would. Yes, it would indeed. Okay. This is cool. Let's go talk to the imp. Because I'm pretty sure that's Papa Gruff. Up to something? Me? Never. I'm but a fun-loving imp here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need is your memory of someone who made a strong impression, someone unforgettable, someone powerful. Yes, that's it. Huh? I could... Are you kidding me? I can... That will do nicely. Don't worry, this won't hurt much at all. Just close your eyes. Unveil action or cancelling the transfiguration status. I can be the Admiral! I can be the Admiral! I can be Admiral Blufferswin. That is so cool! Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so happy. Look at this! I am the Admiral! Somebody spam Skull real quick. Somebody go yell at Skull and get him in here. Cause this is so cool. She runs slower than me. What did you forget? I'm the Admiral. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I can be Sid too? You're joking. I'm so excited. Oh, I wonder if I come here later, can I be characters from later expansions? Somebody who's done it, can you be a certain knight from Heavensward? I'm freaking Sid. Are you kidding me? Sure, let me go ping Skull in Discord, please, and thank you. Go yell at him. Yeah. You wish to have words? Very well, what would you know? What is this place? Is your memory as fleeting as your lifespan, child? As I told you before, this is my home. You are welcome to come and go as you please. Who are you? You need ask. My head is not merely for show. I am the archfiend feared and revered since time immemorial. I am the great Gord who once led legions of darkness. Is, in fact, merely a title held by those in my coven. Each generation The knowledge to control denizens of the void is passed alongside the appellation. Huh. I watch. My ancestors once bound the voids unto their will as a means to wage war, and caused irreparable harm to the world in doing so. Remorseful for their actions, they swore to never be complicit in such a tragedy again. We have watched ever since. Our goal is not to harm the minions of darkness, but to educate them, to show them that peace is an option. But I've spoken enough. I had not realized entertaining a guest could be quite so thrilling. Oh. I love that. I love that ping. Thank you. Thank you, Joker. I appreciate that. I pinged him, but I don't know if he saw or not. We shall see. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is what the succubi looked like, by the way. Oh my, we have a guest. Look at this. Look at the effort they did for this. Ah, that is so cool. I fucking love this game. I really do. Beyond here lies a place of rest. A place of rest. Oh. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Would you rather be inside a pot or a grave? I'm playing Overdraft? I'm assuming Overwatch, but I'll catch you between games, so sorry if I don't hear. Have fun, sweetie. Have fun. Kick butt, all that jazz. So it is not a portal. I'm gonna have to take photos here. I'm not gonna do it now because then you will all see my terrible photo making skills. Overwatch lol, sorry, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I could be Admiral Bluffus when I'm gonna be riding that high for a little bit. Okay, so it has to be. I'm thinking this is Thancred. No! Oh! Robon! Oh, this is the best. This is the absolute best. Best feature. Yes, yes, up the stairs you go. Careful not to stub your toes. This is so cool. Ah, I'm in love with this. Thank you guys. Thank you, Square Enix. This is so fun. This is so fun. How cool is this? And so many places to take photos and stuff. I'll have to do a bunch of that later. Oh gosh, hopefully the event doesn't end before I do that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. The Haunted Manor is now accepting guests for the marvelous masquerade. Shall I escort you to the front door? Yes. Enter the Haunted Manor. Yes, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. A little concerned there's bloodstains, but it's a Halloween house. Of course there's bloodstains everywhere. Ugh. Oh, I gotta set up my house like this, man. This is so cool. Calm down and breathe, Sparrow. No! Let me enjoy this. How cool is all this? Like, come on. I know, it's just a game, but look at the effort they put into this. They didn't have to do this, but they did, and it's really cool. Ooh, a hole in the ground. Interesting. And the music. Let's jump. No. Ow. Broken ankles, but that's kind of normal, I guess. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at... Oh my god, look at this giant set of pumpkins. What the fuck is this? This is very Addams Family-esque, and I love it. Ooh. We need to get a bunch of bards in here. Their thoughts when they designed this was, what can we do to make Sparrow happy? Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much tailor-made to me at this point. Look at this. want this hat! Oh, I know. I'm just sitting here fangirling over all of this, but look at it. Look at the effort they put into this. I didn't know you could go in the mansion. I didn't know either. Ooh, the unsavory imp is back. All right, let's go talk to them. Maybe we can run around in here. I gotta see. Kara. You've done more of the game than me. Can you, when you go to the imp, can you transform into new... Thank you so much for the follow, Society. Hello and welcome on in. When you go to the transformation thing, Kara, can you transform into people that are not part of a Realm Reborn? Yes. Oh, I gotta do it on my other character then, because there's somebody I have to be. You can? Oh man, I gotta do this. I hope you're doing well, by the way, Society. Welcome on in and thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate it. I mean, look at this. Oh my god. I know, I'm sorry, but come on. How cool is all of this? Okay, this is also my favorite way to get through this dungeon. Boing. Broken ankles, but we're alive. Ooh. Creepy. But can you turn into the Lalafell? Yeah, I can. Hello. It's nice to see you. Oh my gosh. I need to come here and get a bunch of photos. I need to contact some people on there and come take group photos with them. But 2, this is so cool. This is so cool. I will turn into the Lalafell after this, by the way, Joker. He's the pumpkin maker. I knew it. The music, though. I gotta get this. I have to get this tune. Because it's going to be in my head for days. Speaking of a tune that's going to be in my head for days. I don't know if anybody saw the tweet I posted. Such a comfy live stream. I remember. Oh, hey. Yes, that is the whole point. Trying to be comfy and relax and chill. For those of you who do not know, Rune is actually an amazing artist who I have commissioned to do D&D work for me. And thank you. I have been hyping them up. At the moment, certain commands are disabled because they kept causing errors in my stream. But they have a command on my stream because they made the most amazing emotes for my my Anterafell. What did I tweet? Okay, so funny story. Today, I have this thing where I hyperfixate on certain songs, and they're the only songs that I can listen to while I'm working. So I was playing this one song over and over and over again, and what it was called was The Vending Machine of Love by Stupendium. That is basically a OnlyFans parody. It's about OnlyCans, the game. And so it's not obscene, it's just really funny. However, what happened was somehow, while I was listening to it on my Bluetooth headphones, it decided to disconnect from my headphones and connect to the next door's Bluetooth speaker. And next door is a pair of very conservative hobby store owners. And you need to hear this song to understand why it's such like a, but it is basically a song about OnlyCans. And so it is a little bit, it sounds a little raunchy. It's so funny. It's a really, really good song. And then I tweeted, look, because I called out Stupendium because it's an amazing song, but I'm also like, I'm giving credit to who the song was done by. I didn't expect him to fucking respond. Thank you, Veronica. So, thank you. Yeah, the stipendium responded to me. I mean, it was funny, but I legit, like, just had a moment of fangirl-esque panic because I really admire him and the content work that he does. It is so amazing. And, like, his whole attitude and everything is really inspiring. And then to have him read my message, one, first of all, two, respond to my message, and three, having to deal with the fact that the message he responded to was me not complaining, but commiserating that the hobby owners next door had heard that Only Can song. It's been a weird day. So, yeah, it's been interesting. And now I'm here, and they've done some amazing work with this, with the friggin' dungeon. Because this is, I was about to call it Hathwaite. It's not Hathwaite, it's, Hawk Manor. And they've redirected. Oh, that's so creepy. Why? Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I didn't know it ended like that. Ah. Yes, that is one of the creepy sound effects that I've added to the stream for this stream. So you guys can do that whenever you like. Oh, hello, Kara. Deal.
I see you.
Oh, why? Why? Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh. Oh my god, look! You're still up! Okay, Lalavel. Look at me! I'm so cute! Oh my gosh, Kara, you look amazing. I love that outfit. I love that outfit. Holy crap. Look it. Ooh, I look forward to learning who these people are. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. Holy shit. That is so cool. I need to do this on my other character so I have more access to shit. Okay, Kara. So, one of the bad guys of Stormblood, can you turn into him? Don't do it, but if you can, please type yes. 'Cause I need to know. I will see. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, before I forget, society code is Rune, and Rune is on Fiverr. And if you are looking for commissions, I would highly recommend them. I will put the link in. I was looking away. I'm sorry. I was looking away. Did it work? I'm so sorry, Kara. I was plugging somebody. But yeah, Rune is an amazing artist who... Crow! Okay, you've not... Sorry, I am so easily distracted. Oh my gosh! This is so cute! But yeah, so if you are looking for somebody to do good artwork... Oh! Not them, but... Yes. Okay. Not seen them? Oh, sad. That would have been really cool, but I understand why they didn't. Let's see. The riddles as to who they are makes it hard to tell. If you write it for... Oh, well, no, because then I wouldn't know. You could be him too? Are you kidding me? This is the best. This is the best. I'm so happy. This is the best event ever. I almost clipped that. Feel free to clip it. I honestly need more stuff to chuck onto Instagram, so feel free to clip it. Gosh, this is just the best. Square Enix, thank you. This is amazing, and I love you. How cool is this? Ah. Okay, so I've done all of them, but I have to. Skull? Skull. Your lady awaits. Not me, obviously. But you can be the admiral. Your sim dreams will come true. This is so cool. Oh, wait. Bow. Oh, that's so weird. Do I do all of... Do I do... No, I do the Rodigan dance. Yes! Skull's not even here. I know. It's so sad. I'm so sad. Why? Skull, you've abandoned us. How could you? How could you? My heart. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! I don't know if she's transformed. Yeah, she's transformed. Okay. Let's go. Let go. He's busy trying to awaken the BBG. Okay, wave. Alright, let's go. We've got places to be. A Halloween joy to take care of. I want this outfit. Right this way, madam. How cool is this? Should you wish to visit my master's residence, it would be my pleasure to escort you. To Sneaky Hollow? That's what that's called? Duh. Yes. Best Halloween event ever. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right. I don't want to leave, man. I'm having so much fun. I know I have to. But I don't want to. Do you see my dilemma? Ooh. Harlequin Guide. Magic to Prison. The Harlequin Guide is eager to put you to work. Hello there! Tell me, are you aware of the delightful costume cortege being held at present? Of course you are! No small few have already joined the mirror making, and I dare say you would make a most welcome addition to their number. How about it? Raring to give the next person you meet the fright of their lives. Yes. Wonderful. Take your pick from our selection of perfectly safe concoctions placed upon the benches beside me, and transfigure yourself into the creature of your desire. What was the other version of the poll? Oh god. Grim Reaper. Alright, let's do the Grim Reaper. The Wraith. Oh, this looks so cool. If I could fly, this would be the best. Ooh. Do I get to go scare people? I get to keep scaring people. What's a peculiar festival? Brazen boy. Good luck. A monster! Oh god, a monster! What's it doing here? Hello! It me. Hey, you're not a monster. You're just a strange lady. You said you transformed by drinking a potion? I want to try too. You have spread word of the costume cortege. Report back to the Harlequin Guide in Minketo's amphitheater. We gotta get these things. I need these in my life. I need them in real life, honestly. Also, interesting to see her here. Bravo! With the aid of volunteers such as yourself, the word of the event shall surely spread like wildfire throughout the entire city. Here, I have a little something for you as thanks. Should you care to spread the word further, you are welcome to return any time. Now, off you go. Enjoy the festivities to your heart's content. What can I buy from you? Ooh, I'm getting that. I don't know what it does. And I'm getting that. Let's see. Oh, I can dye that. Never mind. Wrong button. You're just a strange lady. How rude. I know. You learn the emote Eat Pumpkin Cookie. That's cool. It would be special, wouldn't it? No? Elucidate. Eat Pumpkin Cookie. Oh my gosh! The wisp is a housing item? Yes. Pardon me, I misclicked. Oh. That is so cute, though. Oh. I'm having way too much fun with this. I'm sorry. This is so cool, though. Ah. Okay. So, what are we going to do now, my lovelies? Do we do side quests? We can do. Let's do this while we're thinking. Well, 8 minutes. Ooh, Jesus. You know but Kara, you know the person I was trying to find, right? Like, the person I was referring to? Ooh, those are good pants. That should be nice. I believe so. Yep. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna have to check on my other account, just so I know, cause that shit's cool. Didn't see them there though. No, sad. Ain't it always the way? Square Enix giveth, Square Enix taketh away. There was another character I really wanted who wasn't there. No, that's sad. Is it a spoiler character? Yes. Okay, fair enough. I won't ask. Major character. Ooh, creepy. I like it. Okay, so what would you lovelies like to do? That's going to take a while, and honestly, trying to get into Guildhurst at the moment is a bit ridiculous. So, shall we be a gunbreaker? Me who doesn't play the game? All characters are spoiler characters. I mean, fair. Okay. Because I'm Guildmaster, I can do this. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Oh, I can't put it in there? Are you kidding me? That's so bullshit. I mean, fair, but fuck you. Let us go to the Golden Saucer. Huh. But yeah, so today has Today has been an interesting day, I'm not gonna lie. It's had some ups and downs. Oh, I forgot to check what notes they have. Oops, sorry. Alchemy, leatherworker, weaver, harness, fucking hell. Don't we can go to an inn, maybe? New Gridania? Yeah, we'll put the Halloween event item into the chest so that I don't accidentally get rid of it, because I've done that on another character and it hurt me emotionally for a very long time. So yes, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking the chance to relax and do all the fun stuff. No. Oh, weak doctor's shoes. I'm really excited though for this whole D&D stream thing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be quite because the players are amazing, like legit amazing. They're all DMs and I trust them, and they're all in one of my games, and so I know for a fact that they're going to be a lot of fun. What D&D stream? When, where, and how? Okay, so that must have been when I was muted. So what I'm planning is to be starting a D&D stream on Thursdays, I believe, at about 8 p.m. and going on from that time. I am starting that up. We're going to be meeting this week, so I don't know when we're going to be starting, because I need to actually, do a bunch of shit. But I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a really fun time. I think, honestly, you're going to watch me get, messed around with in front of people. It's going to be very fun. But I'm also going to have to live with the fact that everybody's going to see that I am not the best DM in the world. Are you guys going to do it live on a program? I've seen some YouTubers who do that. We're going to be streaming it on Twitch. It'll be streaming on my channel. Every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday. Every second Thursday. At least that's the plan at the moment. I still have to talk it over with them. So nothing is set in stone. But there is progress in that regard. So I'm really excited for that. Had an interesting thing happen yesterday, actually. I went to put my schedule up for the girls only thing, and I could not access the program. Fortunately, it was just a mistake, but it was a very interesting moment of, oh, did they watch my streams and realize I swear basically as much as I breathe? Is that what happened? Because I understand. If they want to be family friendly, I'm probably not the best choice. I was referring to, I know, but I've seen someone on YouTube who have D&D animated program. I do not have that. Maybe in the future. I'm not ruling it out. Ugh. These people are so weak. Yeah. Go on then. But yeah, I'm not ruling it out at the moment, but the plan is just to stream a bit, so the way I think it's going to work, and I don't know for certain, so take it with a grain of salt, but the way I think it's going to work is that we are going to, I'll call them on Discord, and I will set it up so that it's all into OBS, and you will be able to, I don't know if you'll see their faces. They may not feel comfortable with that. That's something we have to talk about. I hope you can, because they're all gorgeous. It's unfair. It really is. The amount of gorgeous people I know, and I'm sitting here where's mine? Are you kidding me? Like, I have to work for this. And these people just appear on screen looking fucking effortlessly gorgeous, and I'm like, fuck you. I love them dearly, but also fuck you. There was actually a ridiculous, well, not a ridiculous, but so Serena and Bailey both got very sick, and so did a friend of ours, EQLI, and so did Skull. And so we joked that it was hot peopleitis going around. And so now it's just stuck. So anytime like, I'm pretty sure anytime we get sick in the future, it's just going to be another resurgence of hot peopleitis. Men, women, chicken, raptors. Oh, okay. Pretty sure one of them identifies as non-binary. I'm not entirely certain. I will double check. One of them, yeah, the other two are male. So, one of the guys is actually a streamer as well. So it'd be nice to get their insight on a lot of things. I adore them in my games. They are so funny, and they bring such life to their characters. Oh, you guys are gonna love him so much, really. I won't give names in case they're like, actually I can't do this because of life. Just ping your Discord when you do so. This is a plan. Listen, do you think I could stop myself from telling everybody obsessively about this? The only issue that I foresee in my future for this stream is that all three of them know the game better than I do. Like so much better. The one I'm also, if I'm getting this wrong, I'm really sorry. I just don't remember, and I'm kind of a bit scatterbrained. So, I'm not going to say your name, but they have memorized the like D&D manuals and everything. He's in my Blaze, they're in my Blades in the Dark game. The fucker has memorized that too. Do you know how brilliant that is? I can just be like, actually, I don't know the ruling for this. What do you think? And they're just like, actually, it says on this page that you can do this. And I'm like, oh, thank you, because that book is not well laid out, and it takes me 20 minutes to find anything. Okay. So, while I'm doing this, and of course, the other is Skull. I'm hoping Skull can do it. Again, can I join as an NPC? I want to be the wandering salesman, weird things like undead, who sells weird things like undead bomb chickens. I don't know. Not at the moment, but who's to... Thank you so much for the follow, little noodle. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, my brain just went undead bomb chickens, little noodle. So my brain just like had a short moment of like fried in between. But Jago, yeah, at the moment it's not happening because I don't know how to run that kind of stuff at the moment. But in the future, when I'm a better DM, there's no saying that it wouldn't be that wouldn't be possible. Oh. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Do you prefer little X noodle, or do you prefer little or noodle, or however you want me to address you? I will probably forget, but I will try to remember. But my brain is like a sieve. Okay, let's clear some of these freaking quests. Let's see. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too, and you're having a good stream. Just Noodle is fine. Nice to meet you, Noodle. I am having a good stream. I'm doing, well, I've just completed the All Saints Wake in Final Fantasy Online, and I had lost my ever-loving mind because it's so cool. They let you transform into other characters, and they lock it by expansion, so there's no spoilers there, thankfully. But I could transform into Admiral Blofiswin which is honestly goals in my life. How are you doing, by the way? I can't remember if I asked you, but how are you doing? I hope you're having chill time, relaxing. Okay, so we're gonna clear out some of these quests because I need space in my journal. So let's do Coerthus, and let's do... Oh no, I just got hit with an ad as you started explaining. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching the ad progress. Okay. Let's go here. We're gonna clear out Camp Dragonhead. No, don't be sorry, it's okay. No, you're so sweet. There we go. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm good. Yeah, so today, I don't know where you got kicked out of my explanation. So today has been amazing because we just completed the All Saints Wake in Final Fantasy, and it is amazing. I am so happy with it. I lost my ever-loving mind playing it, and it's just because I'm a child, I swear to God. But you can they give you the option to transform into characters, and you can transform into the one and only Admiral Blofistvin. And honestly, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't know why the thing is so big on the side. That should help with the ads. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know why it's all the way off to the side like that. Let's try fitting it to screen. For a bit of, there we go. For a bit of clarification, I completely balked my overlay before starting today, so it's been a day. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so you could be Admiral Blofistvin, which is like honestly goals. And I can go back there later. I plan to because a friend of mine absolutely simps for that woman, and I need to tell him, and he has not come online. So I was like, wake up. He is, to be fair, he's in the UK, so it's probably like I think it's like 9-10 o'clock for him at the moment, but that's no excuse. It's nearly 9 p.m. for me. He should be up. What do they expect us to do with such paltry? Forgive me, I speak out of turn. You have done your duty, and a great service it is to us, for we are short of men. It is the enemy that weighs on me, snow rather than fire. But yeah, I'm so happy. You can tell that they put a lot of effort and thought into it, and I'm really pleased with it, and really appreciative of the work that they went to make this event, because it's so much fun. Thank you kindly, Lilith. We are without the men we need to lay in extra supplies, so thin we are stretched by the terrors of this winter. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Helone herself. Would that the commander saw the truth of it. I should probably summon my little monster. It's more than okay. I've been getting so into Final Fantasy of late, and I've just sunk over 60 hours in the last week. Heck yeah! That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. Welcome to the obsession. For a quick bit of introduction then, I am currently trying to 100% this game. Thank you so much for the follow, Cat. Hi! Welcome on in, how you doing? It's nice to see you. But yeah, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows, which if you knew anything about my luck, would tell you a lot about the general luck of sparrows. And it is my quest basically, to 100% this game as much as I am able. Where is this quest marker? Must be upstairs. So it's going to take a long ass time. But the dice does not like you, Joker. But I'm having so much fun. I am absolutely in love with this game. Absolutely in love with this game. Just the effort. Like, okay, look at this. Look at this, like, landscape in front of you. They do not have to go with doing any of this, but they do. And people spend hours working on it, and I'm so impressed. I'm so happy with it. I'm doing alright, thanks. How are you? Currently losing my cool trying to get a mount to this game. Fucking mood. Oh my god. Kara in here spent, I think, 99 rounds trying to get a certain mount. I don't know what it was because I'm not up to that point. My mains progression is only at the end of, like, towards the end of Stormblood. This current character is actually to the end of a Realm Reborn. So if it's not a spoiler, what mount are you trying to get? But I am good. I'm good. I am absolutely losing my shit about the All Saints Wake event in this. It is so good. I'm so happy. And they let you transform. You can be all kinds of characters. I like that they lock it to the expansion that you're in, or the expansion that you've experienced. But I could be Admiral Blefiswin, so I'm so happy. Nightmare Mount from Garuda Extreme. It is the last pony I need. Oh, fair. Absolutely fair. If you haven't got it, for a while, I might be able to, like, maybe after stream or something, help you farm. If you needed help. I mean, you probably don't. But Lilith is weak as fuck. But my ult that leads the FC on this server, can solo Garuda, so you can... Anyway, sorry, being weird. But yeah, I am just in love with this game. Absolutely in love with this game. And it makes me so happy to play. Ah, yes. Thank you, Stream Elements. I have a Discord, if any of you are interested in checking me out. You will get live access to me having a breakdown most of the time. Oh. Today I actually had a bit of a little bit of a breakdown, in a good way and a bad way. Oh, thanks for the offer. I can solo it now. Just tedious. Oh, mood. I've been farming it for days. Oof. My friend did it yesterday and got it up to 7 rounds. Are you kidding me? That bitch took me like 3 days to get. And that's only because I was like, I'm not going on to anything else until I get this bitch. You're in love with the game, but you'll also soon be in love with KFC dating sim. Soon. Okay, for context. I set a ridiculous goal in September that if I got to 50 subscribers before the end of September and then extended to the end of October because I was away, I would play KFC dating sim because everybody wanted me to play it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really necessarily want to play this, but if it's something that you'll enjoy and I'm not that opposed to it, fine. I'm gonna set you a ridiculous goal. No way we're gonna reach it, but then I don't feel like such an asshole. You fuckers reached it, so now I have to play it on stream. So that's gonna happen at some point soon. The secondary goal was to get my friend, Lord Skull, who is not here, because he is a sleepy bastard, to play it with me. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna meet that one, because it ends today, and I'm like, I'd need like another 50 subs or so, give it, well, 49 now. I'm not asking for subs, by the way. That is not me asking for subs. I'm just saying I don't think we're going to meet it. Why is that moving? Okay, 2 seconds, because I need to fix that before it falls over and breaks something. I'm still here. I just... Okay, there we go. It's all fine. I fixed it. I am back. There. I did unmute my mic this time, right? Yes. My mic is on, correct? So what is your main? I am a healer main. I mostly main white mage, but I have a fondness for the sage, I will admit. However, on this channel, I am attempting to be a tank main. Do you know how terrifying that is? I am not used to being at the front of this combat. I have fixed it. Yeah, okay, that is all working. Huh. Let me just quickly give this guy this. I thank you for these. 'Tis miserable work dressing so many beasts in a cold such as this. Would that the meat were for a feast to celebrate a victory. I hear the unbelievers grow bold, hampered as we are by the snow. I pray that we are not defeated by cold and hunger ere we can meet the dragons in battle. I started as a white mage main, now loving ninja a little too much. Fair. Ninja is really fun. I really like that they give it stuff outside. Sorry, that's bugging me. They give it stuff outside the combat, so you can sorry, it's really pissing me off. Why are you not working? Bloody thing. There we go. Yes, hello. I like that it has an increased movement speed and that you don't take as much fall damage. I think that's a really neat little thing. And I like that they've added it in, you know? My gratitude, adventurer. The rocks upon which Iskara built are less stalwart than we could have ever thought 5 years ago. There has never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with electricity, and we must make whatever preparations we can. Sounds like fun. You do that. You have fun with that. So yeah, I am trying to... we're going to just trigger all of these so that I can do them as we go. I'm trying to 100% this. And it's a lot. I'm doing every quest that I can. I hate being anything else now. Did some fishing yesterday and felt so slow. Oh, mood. Such a mood. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do fishing logs. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for that. Thankfully, I won't be on stream for that shit. I will like do clips so that you guys do not have to watch me fish for like hours. That seems unfair on you. Da, 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 da. Fishing is so fun. It is. I really like the fishing expeditions, but I'm also like, I understand that all I would be able to do is talk, and I don't think people are going to be that well, admittedly, you do just come here to listen to me talk, I guess, and watch me suffer. And I have done a just chatting stream. I would be able to do it. I would be able to do it. I just don't think you guys would be interested in it, you know? If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But, you know, my plan was mostly to keep the gathering and stuff off of this and do the quests and everything on stream. Or on YouTube videos, however that ends up working out. That looks like a bad idea. Meow. Oh yeah, fun little fact. Unless you're in combat, you will not die from fall damage. You just don't. That's a good thing though, being able to chat with folk too. Indeed, it is a lot of fun being able to chat with people. It's actually the thing I enjoy most about streaming. Because, I'll be honest, I've redone a Realm Reborn so many times. Like, so many times. So what would keep happening is I would play, get to a certain point in Heavensward, or a little bit after that, and then real life would take over and I'd stop, and then I'd come back to it. I'm like, I don't want to mess up my character, but I have to relearn how to play. So I'm like, I'll just start a new character and then, you know, switch back once I know what I'm doing. I never switch back because I don't want to mess up my old character, and I've got everything set up on my new character the way I want it. So that just means I just keep repeating a Realm Reborn, and trust me, it's a good story, but it's not something you want to do for 7-8 times. So just chatting has helped me get through that. The only thing I come in here is to chat, lol. You can come in here for whatever reason you wish, as long as you're having fun and relaxing, you know? As long as you're chill, I don't really mind. See, that's what I want from my streams. I want people just to be able to come in and relax. If they've had a long day and they just want to listen to someone natter on for 20 minutes, I can do that. If they want to interact, I can do that too. If they just want to watch me suffer, I can do that too. Are you on the new Oz data center? Yes, I am. I am currently on Zervan. But my main is on a different one. We run an FC on Exodus, I believe. I believe it's Exodus. I've not logged in on her for a while because I've been busy. But yeah, it's the connection times are so much better. So much better. I was on the Japanese data center for the most part. But honestly, I did not get that good a connection. I actually get better connection to Exodus because I am in Australia, and for some reason, Exodus is a better connection to me in America than it is than the Japan servers are. Don't know why. You hear the creak of bones. By the way, if anybody is interested, there is a bunch of jump scare sound effects below stream. They will only be active for this stream, so enjoy. Because I don't want to be jump scared on my normal streams. I mean, I could probably leave them if people want, but yeah. But again, I'll make it very clear, you do not have to spend money to be here. I'm just letting people know that they exist if they wanted to. You know? Ugh. They're weird. I don't want to sound like I'm asking for money, because I'm not. You know? I just want you guys to have fun and relax. And if it's something you want to do, it's there. If it's not, completely chill with me. Bound catacle. Hey! I love that emote, I really do. Money! Yeah, money. Look, a girl has to make a living somehow, right? I play on EU. Which servers are that? I know that's bad of me. I'm just trying to think of it. I'm sorry. Chaos? Oh, yes. I think I have a character on Chaos. I have characters on a lot of servers. They're just, none of them are very far. And then the Moogle one. Leave be and he must make his own way back. Okay, fair enough. My brain is not working today. So I know exactly what you're talking about, but my brain has decided that the most important thing to tell me right now, oh, that's a big dragon, is Kupel? Yeah, that's what my brain just did. Literally. Heard Moogle. Kupel? Kupel. Oh god. There is a whole section later on in the game where you talk to Moogles. I'm gonna have such a fun time with that. I have a feeling I'm gonna get clipped so many times. I can feel it in my blood. Yep. Hi. My father sent you to fetch me back. My, he must be overstrung. He usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that I must have the blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that the war ends before I am old and grey? Still, I am not insensate to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch water? Who knows, you may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Sure. It's okay, the fairy isn't here to clip you. The best part is he gets so annoyed when you say that. Like, he doesn't get annoyed, but he just, like, looks like, you know, he's looking at the screen like, fuck you. I want to make it clear, I do not care about people being furries. Not the joke. The joke is that a friend of mine that I know in real life likes to make that joke. That is it. That is the joke. I'm not trying to be like insensitive or something like that. Do Moogles count as furry? I don't know. I really don't know. Depends on your definition of furry, I guess. Yeah, no, yeah. What truck do I have with you or me? Or you with me, huh? All may partake of the saints' tears, or do you not believe I'm worthy? I am. I know what you're thinking, adventurer woman, I do. You're as transparent as the water there, the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. I found your accusations vile and removed myself from your foul presence. Oh, yeah. A dull knife. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Bye, Trinket. Also, yes, I love Critical Role, so yes, I named my Chocobo Trinket. Judge me. What's wrong? And what is it that you have in your hand? It is no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I've somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead. I am not easy in my mind. Kind adventurer, you do best not to linger. But like I've said, he's always redeeming the fox ears, which is highly suspicious. The best part is he's probably reading the chat. So. It's just... He cannot hear me, but he can read you. Honestly, I put them there to be redeemed. So. It's funny. I want him to read it. Oh, no, we need to go that way. What's he gonna do? Ban me from his stream? No. I don't think he'd ban you. But you will end up with a toxic Pokemon named after you. Not gonna lie. I'm still... So, he named a Vulpix after me. I was so happy. Vulpix is one of my favorite Pokemon. I should... No, you've been summoned. It's fine. He also named a very toxic... Like a Toxicroak after me, which I'm taking as less as a good thing. But honestly, I'll take the win. I'm still dealing with the fact that the Stupendium replied to me. I'm sorry, it's still something that's breaking my brain. And I know I added him, but it was only to do credit for the song. For clarification, today I had a fun time. I was listening to one of the Stupendium songs, the Only Cans theme song that he did. It's really catchy and really good. However, my brain likes to hyperfixate and chooses a song each day that I can listen to while I'm working. And any other song does not work. I just can't focus to it. So, I'm listening to this, doing invoicing as I do, and then all of a sudden, it decides that actually it's going to disconnect from my headphones and connect to the Bluetooth speaker next door. So, the Only Cans theme song was playing through that Bluetooth speaker into the charming little hobby shop of a pair of very conservative people. So I can never face them again. And so I made a joke on Twitter because, as you do, that was my way of dealing. And then Stupendium replied to me. And I'm like, shit. I was starstruck for like a good like 5 minutes of work. I couldn't do anything. It was so funny. Honestly, I'm terrible at meeting heroes and stuff like that. I met Fiamma. And I cannot tell you the brain freeze that I had. I literally blue screened. Because nothing in my life prepared me for her voice to say to my face, "Oh, hey, Lucky." And I'm like, I'm not used to being called that in real life. That just isn't happening at this point. And she said it, and there was a bunch of people there that I knew online. I'd never met in person. And they all referred to me as Lucky. And I'm just like, hi. Hello? Hi? I fucking blue screened at this event. To be fair to me, I'd spent the whole day, I was at PAX, I'd spent the whole day walking around and I've got chronic pain, so that's kind of an excuse. but I still feel ridiculous. And so now I blue screened again when I met, well, I didn't meet, when the Stupendium replied to me, because that man is a genius. Anyway, what's new, sister? What is it that you carry? This is Black Yew from the North Shroud, unknown in Coerthas. The Ixal make it of living blinds and walls, but the yew being slow to grow. Why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the Ixal mean to stay here, and this is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with dragons, the Birdmen are stealing this patch of Coerthas right from under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the Ixal will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war. And though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as is. The Ixal are moving into Coerthas in a lasting way. It is no small task to bring these logs from the Twelveswood this far west. They must be using their cursed balloons, those shitebirds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground of Coerthas. We need to hit them now, before this settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give us swive until it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isoridel. We fought together in the Quiver once, his levies garrisoned at Volguard Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It goads me that the Ixal are waltzing into Coerthas right under my nose. I like toxic Pokemon though. Muck is one of my favourite Pokemon. Muck and Gengar, some of my favourite Pokemon. Both are poison and a ghost type. And a ghost poison type. Yeah. Fair. I think my favourite is Vulpix. Followed... What's my other? Followed by Bulbasaur and then Charmander. Because... Did anyone else watch the Pokemon TV show? Like the old, like the very first season of it? I ask because there was an episode with a Charmander in it, and I watched that, and my heart still fucking breaks. It still breaks watching it. I thank you for your safe return. But she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed at the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. A strangely furtive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl and armed in a holy place, may well be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who eschews the seclusion that is her due and makes excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she was born to. I will keep her safe. From a distance, mayhap, but safe. Yes, the abandoned Charmander. Yeah. My heart. That scene in the rain where it's holding its leaf over its tail so that it doesn't die. My god. First of all, Pokemon was a lot darker than a lot of us seem to remember. And second of all, what? What? No. Do not kill the Charmander, you dicks. And Squirtle used to be in a gang of Squirtles and wore sunglasses. Yeah. Honestly, favorite memories. I remember snapshots of that series. I love that Jesse and James were like this super competent pair of individuals apart, but as soon as you bring them together, it's like they share a single brain cell, and you can do nothing. And Meowth does not help. Adventurer, did you find what my heart seeks? There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhaps there would be one missing. Madagant has it, I believe. And so this rosary binds us together. Was he an unbeliever? His face was not the conflagration that other men set to the house of their heart. Yet I do not know, and never shall. I sought to mislay all memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. Pardon me. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world will have us deny our own fathers and husbands. And so I shall never forget Madagant. Oh. Oh. Sad. In the original Pokemon manga, Pokemon literally killed each other. Oh, I didn't know that, and I didn't want to know that. Yeah, Jesse and James were actually exceptional and got promoted super quick, and then just stagnated once they met each other in Ash. Yeah, for some reason. Part of me thinks it's because they realized it. Like, they realized what they were doing and they didn't want to be successful in it anymore, but they couldn't quit. Like, my headcanon, I have no basis for this, in fact. My headcanon is that they wanted out and they couldn't get out, so they just decided to be the worst at their jobs in the hopes that, one, they'd get fired, or two, they'd manage to fuck up enough to stop, like, Team Rocket's plans. You know what I mean? I mean, I could be completely off base, but that would be a really interesting, like, angle for them to go with, if you know what I mean. Ah, there you are. Let us toast to a job well done. I've just finished brushing Sebastian, which is the caracal, by the way. He will get some squash with his hay tonight. Cortano spoke highly of you, and he is right, I think. There is much to be said of a woman who has sworn not to a master, but to her work. With adventurers, one need only speak to the end, and they devise their own means. What do you mean? Oh. Also, did you remember that James is actually from a super rich, family, and he only joined Team Rocket to get away from being married off to his fiancée? I actually remembered that. I thought it was very funny. Also, because I was like 95% sure, like, James is actually too good to be part of Team Rocket. He actually cares about his Pokemon. Welcome back, Rurik. Lovely of you to come in on that moment. Oh. Oh, yes, I've got you. Back to lurking. I love Team Rocket. I really do. Good thing you didn't see what I said. Yeah. Cyrodiil. Hi. Damn and blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Lilith, eh? Well, state your business. Yeah. A letter from me? From Belmont? Well, I tell you, how the best tactics officer the White Rams ever had can suffer to be a Moylan sellsword, that one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shite-birds are moving into Coerthas, that's good enough. We White Rams owe the Exile pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal. The White Ram is convalescing in Borgard Float fits the bill. Whatever Historiadil has in mind, best to say yes. Damn and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Exile. Blast them for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Coerthas, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Exile wild talons for me. They had the look of newcomers to this area, which means they won't stray far from where I saw them. The Galmora ruins. Look for fresh kills, something big. Okay, sounds fun. I can read back chat. I have the stream open but muted. No, I appreciate that you're here. Like, I appreciate that you're lurking. I really do. But yeah, Joker was being mean. Best part is he can't hear me, so I can say whatever I want. Yeah, the panic, the absolute panic. Huh, we've been going for 2 hours. I'm not bad. Is that what you're dressed up today, Joker, by the way? I wish, lol. Yeah, fair. I think everybody wishes to be Batman. Like, but not in the dramatic way. Just to be rich enough to be Batman. If that makes sense. Also, I don't remember if anybody else would have read it, because I get my news in weird places. But did anyone else see that comic strip where Batman was like, where they were arguing about how Batman is kind and compassionate, and if he isn't, if you can't imagine him talking softly to a child, then you haven't written Batman. You've written the Punisher in a funny hat. And I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because, yeah, Batman could be dark, but the thing about Batman is that he had a lot of compassion for a lot of people. It was... that's hard to reconcile with the fact that he beats the shit out of people, but he does try, which is a lot in Gotham. I'll be clear, I do not know a lot about the law. Oh. I'll take pictures if I remember tomorrow. Shiny. I look forward to it. What is your favorite game genre? Do you only play Final Fantasy? My favorite game genre is RPGs. Particularly my personal favorite kind are the ones that like BioWare does, where you can get into the story, and I'm a sucker for the romance options, man. I love them so much. I think it's really sweet. I love the idea of like heroes finding comfort in those like dark days kind of thing. That is so good. But yeah, so I play a shit ton of games. Less now because I stream and I work and I play D&D and run D&D, and I barely have a moment to myself. But I have been playing through Soul Hackers 2, which is really fun. And occasionally when I get the chance, I have been trying out Scarlet Nexus because it was on sale, and I'm loving both of them. Oh my god, Bayonetta. Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3 came out, didn't it? Did anyone else see that? Like, so I was 100% on Helena's side until I realized that she was lying. I'm like, sweetie, no. Because the thing that tipped me off that everything wasn't quite what was true, and I didn't say anything, like, it was a gut feeling, I didn't know, but Jennifer Hale accepted the role. That woman is a godsend. She is one of the most polite and kindest people in the industry. She has a reputation for being good and not starting drama. She's also an advocate to, like, look up, like, to respect your creed, your code, your payment, whatever. Basically, it was weird that she would accept a job for it under the circumstances that Helena was describing. So I was like, it's a bit weird, but okay, maybe she's just helping make sure that the game that the people worked on actually gets made. But it was a bit weird. And then it came out that actually Helena was lying, and it's like, oh, all that sympathy gone in an instant. I'm a huge Bayonetta fan. I love Bayonetta. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. OG Batman would always sympathize with almost everyone. Yeah, that's the thing that attracted a lot of my interest in Batman. Because you could... Yes, he fought people. But at the end of the day, he was trying to do better. He was trying to make better. That's why he kept giving these villains choices and chances. Because he wanted to believe that they could be better if they tried. If they got the help that they needed. And that, to me, is an excellent story. Cue an old episode of Batman the Animated Series. A girl used her power too much and was dying, so Batman, yeah, literally just sat with her on the swings until it was time. Yeah, I remember that. That was heartbreaking. Brilliant, but heartbreaking. I got the Trinity Collection, Collector's Edition of Bayo 3. Can't wait to play. Let me know if it's any good. I'm really excited for it. Also, I noticed your makeup. I love it. Thank you very much. I kind of went for like Halloween-esque vibes, and so basically as a witch I was like, what is the one thing that is supposed to scare a witch? Fire. And it's not true. Fire does not scare witches. It's the people that try to burn us in it. So I went with like it's very hard to see, unfortunately, but there's a bunch of glitter on the side of my face and it burns up, but like kind of like embers, but I like it. I think it did well. Oh, the Bayonetta debacle? Yeah. Oh. You just totally nailed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Lilith. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back on my feet. Ah, thank you. Still, Molcott's gonna tear me a new one for letting the wild talents get a jump on me. This way at least I can tell her the birds didn't live too long afterwards. Oh my god, I love these points. Enjoy. Have fun. Isoriadel's companion has been taciturn until now, but when Irene has something to say, all present are advised to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Lilith? I'm Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic, for I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this lug. Oh, shut it, Isoriadel. So, the matter you were speaking to is Isoriadel. I'm certain Instructor Molcott will be keen to hear of the Excel's movements in the West. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'll be Mia Molcott, the leader of the White Rams and instructor of the God's Quiver. She bides this day at Eugena's spire to the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mia Molcott's slain as many Excel in battle as there are trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her times with mouthfuls of bluster and she might use you to Excel bait. Cool? Great? Awesome? I'm super excited. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I gotta go that way. And yeah, the whole Bayonetta thing was a shit show, and like I said to someone else, if she wanted that much money, she's lucky they didn't just go, fuck it, I guess Bayonetta doesn't talk in this game then, we'll just say she was cursed and not pay her. Pardon the language, yeah. Yeah. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl for Mia Molcott? I am she, born to be the bane of Birdman. I lead the White Rams, an arrow of the God's Quiver aimed at the craven hearts of the Excel. I see. We must act right now to stop this threat. Extending the defensive line against the Excel northwest into Coerthas will be no stroll through the wood, but how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear their little necks breaking. Okay, that's creepy. Thank you. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia's spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes. Protecting the trees of this forest from the miscreants and the Ixali logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little birds not content to have a few more quiet moons before all hells break loose? Fine. The Excel shall feel the ram right now. Oh, right meow. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, if it had been true that she was only getting that tiny amount, that would be an outrage. That would be horrid. You could not do that to somebody. Especially an iconic voice. But she wasn't. She was getting a lot more than that. And wanted to use the internet to kind of, you know, get more. That's not fair. That's not right. You know? I'll be fair, I don't know everything about the situation, but from what I've read, I'm very annoyed. Like I said, Jennifer Hale is someone that is like one of the good girls. So the fact that she was willing to take on the job made me very suspicious, because she doesn't play that kind of, well, she is not known to play those kind of inter-company games. She will not scalp another actor, that kind of thing, you know? So it was very weird to me. She's basically wanted to strong arm the company into paying her more. Yeah, and that's shit. Like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? You could have done irreparable damage to that company. And yeah, okay, companies, whatever. Like, big conglomerations aren't the things that people care about. The fact that she put a lot of people's livelihoods at risk, a lot of those developers in those games, like, they could have been out on, like, not out on the street, but they could have been in a lot of trouble because of that. And it wouldn't have been their fault. They didn't do anything wrong. And yet she was willing to play with their livelihood like that. And that tells me a lot about her in an instant. I may be wrong. I may be entirely wrong, and of course, if I get better information, I will reassess and rejudge. But at the moment, I'm very, like, I am not a fan of her at this point because of that. Well blasted. A perfect detonation. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds, and down they go like a cradle on a bough. There will be nothing but nothing to stand between the white rams and our prey. This lady is a little insane. Right, meow. Coerthus and Twelve's Woods. Busy little birdies they've been, filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or do you see something else? Yeah, now, that's a thought. They could be extracting crystals from their trees, treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I've got a letter going to Coerthus for Belmont. And tell that Biblo he can count on us, and that he'd better be as good as a tactician as he used to be. If he even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. Okay. From Gridania with love. Money makes people cray great, yeah. 100% it does. 100% it does. Like, I don't like judging people. I really don't. I tend to avoid it, and I try to. I take great pains not to judge people because I don't know the situation, but I do react based on how their actions are presented. So if I learn new information that actually this was a whole thing, then I will reassess. But at the moment, she was a money grubber, and that is not something that we want to encourage. Voice actors have a lot of shit to deal with right now, and the fact that they are chronically underpaid is a big issue that she kind of co-opted, and then, like, almost like a straw man argument, she built it up and then let it fall apart, and now other voice actors can't make these arguments because people are like, well, actually Helena Taylor said she was underpaid, and she was actually just a greedy person. So that must mean you must be as well, and that's shit. That always annoys me. And then there's me judging people every day. Look, here's the thing. I worked for that. Like I worked to develop that. Mostly because in psychology you shouldn't judge people. Because I wanted to be a counselor for quite some time. And to be a counselor, you need to be able to accept people. You don't have to like people. That's the difference. You don't have to like this person. You just have to empathize with them and understand that they are a human in and of themselves. And regardless of a difference in opinion, depending on that, a difference of opinion, for like severe issues, you know what I mean? Like transphobia, like all that kind of shit. Regardless of that, you need to be able to treat them as you would anybody else, because they're looking to you for treatment. And if you can't do that, you should not be in that field. That is my simple thing. The reason I am not in that field is not because of that. The reason I am not in that field is because I retain too much of that. Like, too much of what people tell me. I retain too much of their emotions, and the stuff that happens to them lingers in the back of my brain, and I haven't got the coping methods to shift it. Which means it would be unhealthy for me to be a psychologist, because I would collect all of that pain and trauma, all of those stories that people told me, and they're not mine to carry, but I would carry them anyway. And it would eventually just destroy me from the inside out. Which is why I shifted into research. But yeah, as a psychologist, you can't judge people. And if you do, you're not fit. Like, caveat. You can judge people. You just can't let them know that you're judging them. And you really shouldn't be judging them anyway. But, you know what I mean? Like, you need to be able to treat them equally. Everyone equally. And if you can't do that, if you can't be kind to people that are coming to you for help, you have no business being a psychologist or a counselor. Simple as that. Harsh line, sure, but yeah, no. You do not have any business being a counselor if you are going to let things like, oh, they're gay, I don't like gay people kind of thing, if you let that stop you. Also, that is not true for me, bisexual. Okay? Just putting that out there before somebody clips that and then I get in trouble. I don't care. But yeah, as a psychologist, you need to be, I realize like I'm ranting. I'm sorry. It's just it's a pet peeve of mine. You know what I mean? Like, people that are supposed to help, who then judge and criticize instead, and you're like, thanks for nothing, you've proven me right on that instance, so I won't seek help again. And that person is then marred from that, and psychologists and counselors have a duty to be better than that, you know? Oh, I can accept people and judge them at the same time. Trust me. So you're telling me you're an emotional sponge? Yes. It is something I'm working on, to be able to listen without carrying it, but it is 100% something that is a problem for me. So I take on a lot of people's burdens, and that's not me saying that I carry them for them. I just, what they've suffered lingers with me, and I can't turn it off. So it wouldn't be healthy for me to be a psychologist. Hence the switch to research. I give what's called constructive criticism. It's still judgy. Honestly, as long as it's kind, I don't really mind. It's like, it's when it's helpful and kind. If it's cruel, I will judge you for doing that, and I will think you're an asshole. But if it's just, you know, hey, I've noticed that, like for me, I've noticed that you and ah a lot. Were you aware of that? Well, I am. It is the human processing noise. But, you know, that's constructive criticism. Do you think, you know, you could try taking a few moments to kind of settle yourself and then talking? That does not work on streams, by the way. You are just blabbering shit for like 20 minutes. I realize I've just been doing that instead of playing the game. I'm very sorry. It's okay, you can give them an emotional chokeslam. Back in one piece? Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey, but what did his storyadol say? Think he can get me the white rams infested? A letter from Molcott. By the 12, the XL are cutting down trees in the 12's wood, and to offer the crustal Scarudas. It's worse than I thought. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept on a feather bed or two. No, I won't swear to the other thing. It's a well of the 12 is what this is. The white rams and the 12s are me and Coerthas with whoever will join me. The high and mighty of Ishgard can go swipe themselves. We'll stop the exile with or without them. Ah, there we go. Yes, but sometimes people need that blunt and hard truth or they won't learn, but not everyone. Yeah, sometimes people need a smack around the head. It is true. But a lot of people are not equipped to give that smack without being an asshole. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that of you. I'm just saying that some people cannot give that smack around the head because they will do it in such a way that it actually makes it worse. And it becomes defensive instead of what you wanted it to be. Okay. Let's see. I think Coerthas is... This Coerthas bit is clear. Okay, let's go do that. Like me? A quick bit of clarification. When I'm talking, what comes out of my mouth, I've forgotten it about 20 seconds later. So, you're talking about not being equipped to be blunt, or like to be tactfully blunt, or just being blunt in general? I'm sorry. Pardon me. Ooh. Hey. We're going to doubt you. Too blunt? I have noticed. Like, I throw no shade in your direction, my dude. But yeah, you could be a bit blunt. From Edwin in Coerthas. Oh dear, my friend, may I call you that? Well then, Lilith. Oh, that's a snub. My friend, no, you can call me Lilith. There's a problem with the ceruleum, and if you think Edwin is vexed, you have no idea how difficult this is for me. Huh. I don't care. We'll put these into the armory chest, because they'll be useful later. Caught between a rock and a tight place, a middleman will always produce a pot of grease. Find out what Sindgot has in mind. Angry about the ceruleum order being late, Susie. Friend, pardon me, Lilith. I understand his situation, I really do. And I would ship the stuff to him if I had any. The fact is, it's been a mighty struggle for many moons to procure processed ceruleum from Amagina and Sons, and now they've entirely ceased doing business with most vendors. It's a hard life being the middleman, dear lady. We pay for the sins of producers like Amagina, and what do we get in return from them? Not so much as a how do you do. Edwin's quarrel is with them, and not me. Do you not know? The concern has the exclusive right to mine ceruleum in northern Thanalan. They can do whatever they want. You can always try, though, directly. Go to Papa Wazoo at Camp Blueflog, though I warn you, he's a smug little toad. You know what else is blunt? A bat. 1d6 damage, to be exact. Unless you wrap it with nails, and then it's piercing damage. Not that I've done that in D&D. Pardon me. And who are you? Adventurer. No, I don't remember ordering any. And I would remember something like that, seeing as I'm employee of the moon for the ninth time. Thank you. Just now I'm listening to the scruffy lady. Is he okay? I don't think he's okay. An inquiry about the processed ceruleum shipment from Sindgot in Ultima. Interesting. Oh god. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? The ceruleum is thin on the ground, plots grow thick. None other than Papa Wazoo, the 9-time employee of the moon, wishes to consort with you. So, we may have a shared problem here, as unlikely as that sounds. We would love to ship ceruleum, but there's far too little of it coming out of the plant. I suspect thievery. A little skimming off the top, Furthermore, I suspect the porters. I was just going to keep an eye. Wouldn't want to trouble with the labor confraternities, you know. But you are welcome to doubt and question them. And I use one problem to solve another. Brilliant. Okay, I want to punch him. Is it wrong if I punch a Lullafell? Like, I know Lilith is tiny, but as a monk, she's got the strength to do it. Just saying. Would it still be 1d6 damage with nails? Yeah, I would just make the argument that you could shift it to piercing damage instead, if you wanted to. Maybe add a d4 for piercing damage, depending on how the DM wanted to rule it. Bless Narthal. Let there be no creature features today. Your name be praised, I don't get paid enough for this. Hey. Hey! You been stealing shit? Stealing ceruleum? 1, I ought to punch you in the face for impugning my reputation. 2, you think I'd still be here with my arse out in the wind if I made off with that kind of loot? We're doing honest work out here with all manner of Narcies just yarms away. You doubt my words, go check the ceruleum in those barrels. There ain't nothing missing from what's in the books. Okay. Sure. Ceruleum Coblin. Man, I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow. I'm gonna be so dead. I can already feel my ribs just going like... In bad ways. In very bad ways. Anyway, Sparrow, it's 3:40 AM here and I'm going to sleep. That is completely fair. Please rest well, Joker. Thank you for being here and I've appreciated it. Do rest well and happy Halloween. I hope you have fun. And I hope you have an interesting harmless but spooky night. Good night. Man, I love Halloween. I really do. It is so much fun. Like, I know. I talked about this at the start of the stream, but not everybody was here for that, so I can talk about it again. And no one would know unless I told them, which I just did. So anyway. Yeah, I really love Halloween. It is one of my favorite holidays. Even though I don't get really to celebrate it all that much, it is still one of my favorite holidays to indulge in, to engage in. I'm really sad we don't get more trick-or-treaters around here, because I love hearing kids talk about their costumes, because they're so excited. It's the same kind of excited that cosplayers get, and I love listening to cosplayers talk about their costumes too. It is the best. Actually, to think about it, I love listening to people talk about their passions, because, and I'm not just talking about like the stuff they like to do. I'm talking about like the stuff that is like niche things that they know about that brings them so much joy that the words almost trip over themselves to get out. Like they want to share this so badly with someone and they don't get the chance too often. I love hearing people out about that stuff. I love listening to people nerd out. I may not always understand it, because there was somebody in uni in my master's degree that was doing physics. I don't understand a fucking word, but he was so excited to tell me about it, and I just listened, and it was informative, but I still don't fucking understand any of it. But the sheer joy that that person had in explaining it to me, that's what I love. I love that moment of, I can finally talk about this really interesting thing, please share it with me, and I'm happy to, all the time. Goblins drinking cerulean. No, I have seen everything. Well, I guess I don't need to get me a champion from the confraternity, that's a relief. But we'll have to make an extra trip to the plant to make up for what those cursed tropers put down the hatch. Ooh, okay. Gotta go all the way around. We are clearing areas, slowly but surely. And that is the point. We were doing more main questing stuff probably on Wednesday, I believe, because we're close to the end, like literally the last few missions of Realm Reborn. So we'll probably do that on Wednesday when my throat's a bit clearer and all of that stuff. But I am looking forward to it. Interesting. Goblins. No, I definitely didn't order any. We do sometimes, though, for business reasons. Everybody does it. Shh, you can stop talking now. So I'll have to hire guards for that whole area. And ooh, an idea. Raise the price and call it a security surcharge. You're an asshole. Papawazu would offer you another commission and the chance to admire him if the mood strikes you. Anyway, the cerulean must flow. No more delays in shipping. Another brilliant coup by Papawazu. Oh, is that a feather for my cat? Why, thank you very much. So, you can tell Sintergot that his shipment will be there in just a few days. Unfortunately, there will be a wee increase in price. Security surcharge, you know, everybody does it. Oh, for goodness sake. Why am I the messenger girl for this? Why? This is rude. This is unfair. Honestly, a Realm Reborn is just basically errand girl time. Basically, that's all you do. That's okay though. It is fun. And the interesting like storylines that they do. Apply. There we go. I wanted to look badass for a little bit. I'm a child. Welcome, welcome. What might you discerning? Oh, it's you, Lilith. Talk to Papawazu? Really? You said a matter of days. So, my dear lady, you're telling me they're shipping what's owed me, but charging more for it? I wish Amajida and all his sons the joy of my girl. I hope it gives them gout. I do appreciate you sorting this out, and with that Papawazu, no less. A discerning middleman such as myself will certainly remember you for future commissions. A middleman is the pepper of commerce. Useless alone, excellent in moderation, and pernicious in excess. Whichever one City God happens to be, he has a task that may interest you. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my ceruleum shipment to Quertus. That's a load off my mind. A middleman has naught but his name, you know. Headed back to Graham Dragonhead, I assume. Tell Edwin to start laying out his batch. Well, that's how soon he'll have his ceruleum. You won't take my word for it, though, since Papa Wuzo's made a liar of me by tarrying while goblins drank my shipment. Take this to Edwin as a token of my apology, and don't you sample any. What did you give me? Brandy wine. Nice. I can't drink. I don't know why I said nice. I can't drink. Antidepressants, baby. Edwin, darling. Hello. Edwin. Back, are you? Took your time, too. Hope that means something good for my ceruleum. Well, now that is good news. And what's this? A gift from that tight-fisted Singot, and a handsome one it is. I'll have to forgive the wretch. The Furies smite me if I lie. Quite a tangled skein you unwound there, and well loose too. Thank you for your trouble, and just you see, those ballistas will save your hide one day. Uh-huh. I see. Look at that! We've cleared 2 main areas here. We're going to have to go and clear these ones, but progress is progress, nonetheless. Da, 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 da. So, is everybody having a spooky Halloween? You enjoying yourselves? Yeah, I really love Halloween, I'm sorry. I get a lot of joy in just experiencing Halloween. And I think it's just the same thing as, like, just getting to watch people enjoy themselves in a harmless way. Like, that's why I love listening to people talk about their passions, because they're enjoying themselves. And it's not hurting anybody. And you can tell they don't get the chance to do that often. It's the same thing with Halloween. There should be Halloween, like, trick-or-treating for adults. 100% there should be trick-or-treating for adults. That should be a normalized thing. Let me trick-or-treat. I don't even want candy. I just want to go around in a costume. And, like, I would get candy, but that would not be the point. I can't even eat that much candy right now. Like, legit, it's really sad. I mean, it's good for me because I am losing weight, but it's also depressing because there is so much nice food I want to eat, and I can't eat any of it. I can't even go to lunch with people anymore because, like, I'm full in, like, 20 minutes, if that. Like, I can have maybe, like, half a cup of food. Sebrino is conservator comrade who has taken a tumble off a snow-covered cliff. You're that Lilith, aren't you? Well met, well met. Gives a hand. One of the dragoons has fallen clean off the cliff. He lives, praise the Fury. We could tell that much from the top. About the night stayed behind on the cliff and awaits a coil of rope. See here, can you go for the keep for the rope and deliver it thither? I'm for the infirmary. Sure. I can do that. Too easy, lovely. By the way, if anybody is watching and has not yet joined the Discord, do feel free to do so. You will get access to me basically being an idiot 24/7. You won't get spammed. I'm not that interesting. But you will get to see the behind the scenes stuff on stream as well as a few, like, panicky tweets here and there. And funny messages in Discord as I try to make my stream work. Because I don't know if I've mentioned this today, but I booked my stream before I started. I broke it. It was bad. I had to start like 10 minutes late because of it. Trying to fix everything. It was a mess. Muras is concerned for a lost patrol fighting for the warmth out in the howling blizzard. It's an ill night for patrols in this blizzard. We've had contact via link pearl. One of the parties has managed to blunder into the behemoth dominion of all places. The cold and fatigue have robbed them of their mobility. I've heard it said you are as a snow wolf, feeling the cold far less than other women. If you could get this brandy wine to the patrol, you will save lives tonight. One more thing, adventurer. Do not presume to provoke the behemoth to battle. You will fail, and you will die. Rescue the dragoons. That is your task this day. No more. I think you underestimate me. I'm pretty strong. I'm a certified badass. Boscanet, finds himself besieged by the mighty Rat King and seeks an adventurer's assistance. We've got a rat problem, and if nothing's done about it, we shall soon have a supply problem and a plague problem. They're no more content with the kitchen that potboy is having and have a run of the outpost. They feed off our scraps and unwanted guests at a meager feast. See if you can't have a good look around and rouse up a few to slay. Sure? I think I have to go up as well. Oh. Basilian! Unlike more menial tasks, Sir Facilian would set you to a mission of some importance. Adventurer, I hear some of my brother knights have made of you a drudge. Fie, by the Fury, set your sights higher. I have a mission for you. Slay the Dravanian outwatchers that trammel our steps. There is dogs cherishing the Dravanians and the wordless forests of their minds. Every thought a fairy ring that vanishes by nightfall. Brandish these dragon sails, and when the outwatchers are near, they will come. I feel like I'm being set up for that one. I really do. I think... yeah, I don't think that's going to end well. I'm just making sure there's nothing at the top, by the way. There probably isn't, but you never know with Final Fantasy. It does like to mess around with you like this. Run, Fido, run. Yeah, it's totally setting me up for something. Ah, there is something up here. Hello. Has heard of your growing repute and wishes to engage you. Long has this bell marked the time at our keep, but as you can see, it was ill-used by dragons and has been silenced since. Others of this keep have naught but praise for your work, adventurer. I wonder if you are the ideal confederate for this enterprise. Will you assist me in repairing the bell? We need a goodly amount of metal, and arms damaged in battle are a plentiful supply. Yet it would not do for one dragoon to ask another for his arms. Will you collect them and take them round to Ducat the Smith? Sure. Anything in here? Ooh, we can go up further. Let's see. Is there anything up here? Oh. No, it's just the door. The door, the bell. Also, fun fact. You can't die from fall damage unless you're in combat. Very handy. What? Oh, to repair the bell? Well, I cannot well recall its peal. I was still falling off chocobos when the dragons cleft it thus. Here, will this do? Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Igmontel! Hello! Ha! Repairs are finally to move forward. Metal hither, metal thither. Take it away, and let the anvil ring. Discarded weapon. Give me the weapon. Trinket, I love you, but get out of the fucking way. Withdraw, fuck off. Would you like to click the weapon? Thank you. We got this. We're doing this. Look at us. We're being productive as fuck today. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Discarded weapons, vegetables. I should probably get the leave meat while we're running across. Yes. Hello. Rolinort, the Adventurers Guild representative for local leave quests in Wyvern Front, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild leaves. Well met, adventurer. Might I interest you in a guild leave? Ah, my sincerest apologies. 'Twas presumptuous of me to assume you were an adventurer. I mean, how could I possibly know at a glance? That said, on the off chance you are an adventurer, I have a wide assortment of contracts that need doing. There is, however, one catch. I must, in accordance with official protocol, ask that you undertake a trial guild leave. Once you have completed this trial, you will become eligible to receive any leaves I have to offer. Sure. Ah, I forgot to read that. Thank you for the hydrate, Rurik. Regrettably, the roads to Wyvern Front grow more dangerous every day. If these attacks were to continue unabated, it would be disastrous for the local economy. We ask that you only do your part to cull dangerous beasts in the region. I do not think you incapable of this task, but be warned. Leaving behind rotting corpses is like to attract other creatures eager to feed. Interesting. Also, my hair is pissing me off. So 1 second, please. Whew. It's just like little strands that are fucking with me. There we go. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Sort of. Maybe. little bit. We'll work with it. I'll probably keep fucking with it as we go. That's okay, though. That is okay by me. A rope. Hey, look, it's a rope. How handy. Rotting vegetables. Oh yeah, we're fighting rats. I remember now. You feel beady eyes upon you. Oh dear. Fellas, we might be in trouble. We've got some stuff to handle. I've never done the monk quests before, so I'm actually really enjoying them, but I have to level them up as we go. A good commander looks to his men rather than his better, and Sir John Tremont, one such knight, seeks your help. A word, if I may, adventurer. As much as it pains me to say this, I must. Go to the Gate of Judgment, deliver a petition to Sir Marcelin. Tell him we need reinforcements. The common folk are toil-worn from the constant skirmishes with the dragons, and the mood grows dark in the front. We teeter on the edge, and we will surely fall. Thank you for taking that superhero pose. Much appreciated. Does make me laugh. Oh, right, I'm supposed to mention this every so often, according to people I've talked to. But, if you are interested in getting anything for the stream, if you would like to get gifts, or you are not required to, please don't assume that you are, but if you would like to, or if there's an outfit or a mount that you want to see on stream, I have a throne wish list down the bottom there. Again, completely optional, but I'm supposed to bring it up every so often, because otherwise apparently nobody notices it. So feel free to have a look, and if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them, because I don't know what the fuck to put on there. What is my life? Acidin! Head Chirurgeon Acidin would have you escort a most valuable prize from Camp Dragonhead. As you may have noticed, this area is much troubled by many a wild and savage creature. This is of course in addition to dragons, which are all the enemy that Ishgard acknowledges and by large. This has taxed the infirmary beyond all natural limits, and the healers show signs of becoming patients. After some doing, I have managed to secure Chirurgeon from Camp Dragonhead. From the reluctance they've evinced of the transfer order, he must have great promise. It would be easier in my mind if you would escort him here. I can do that. Charmaine. Ah, the poor soul. She has a betrothed, yet she will die without hearing his voice speak the words of passing. He deserted, you see, on the eve of a battle with dragons. He now languishes in the dungeons. I cannot give her more time, not with such medicines I possess, at any rate. At the very least, take word to her love, Lawrence, that he might say prayers as he is able. Oh, that's sad. You couldn't let him come up and say hello? Or, well, goodbye in this instance? Really? You couldn't? Rude. Rumor has it that Forcemont has a job that involves trailing. Eyes daily? Really? Really? I am part of the expedition to Snowcloak. Know you that great ice wall that swells like a braggart's tail. There is much danger in these parts, and 'twas my group that took on Swellswords. However, affrighted by the creatures that stalk the wilderness, they abandoned their posts and fled. Now what manner of cravenness is this? It beggars all belief. You will leave no stone unturned to complete your mission, they say. What say you? Will you guard the expedition? We are in sore need of a sword arm. You'll know more from Uldaluk at Snowcloak. Be well, adventurer. Keep my people safe. Sure? Okay. As a man with a sizable chip on his shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. What voice should I do for him? Adventurer! How would you like to assist the Dragon Slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while manning the ballistas overlooking the gorges. I saw its death throes and then it plunged, but nobody will believe me. I had no time to collect a trophy before I was relieved, and they will not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there at the bottom of the gorge just waiting to be claimed. I hear you can find anything, and I need a dragon bone to show the others. Okay. Sure, I can do that, I guess. Gross, but fair enough. Let's go fight these rats. Unsettle. Hello. For some like to push full so unsettle, an adventurer is naught but a scullion for a task most macabre. Oh, adventurer! And then I claim— hang on, boy or girl? Girl, I claim your time in the name of the Holy See. Search the body downstairs for the personal effects, and deliver the Lord to the gates of judgment. He was a heretic in life, you need not be gentle. Usually we leave the carcass for the crows, but as you know, there has been some trouble of late, and now we're told to rifle through these lousy pockets. Low work it is, and I leave you to it. You'll find naught but nits, I warrant. Sure. Okay, gross, but fair enough. Heretic corpse. Lawrence. What can an adventurer want with a man whose purse is empty and name besmirched? The words of passing? No! They said she was on the mend. If you have ever loved, hear me. There is something hid in the forest southeast of here. You shall know it by the sign. Take it to her, Chioten, I beg you. Sure. Okay. I can do that. Discarded weapon. There we go. Happily. What a handy time. Where is that thing? I didn't see him. Did I just miss one? No. Must be downstairs. I must have missed it. We'll get it. It's alright there. We'll get this while we're here. Guys, don't look now. I think we're being followed. Did anybody hear the Doctor Who news? Cause I'm super excited, except I feel really bad because I stopped watching in what's his name? Capaldi's era. Nothing against Capaldi, I just didn't like the direction the story was going because it felt very dark. And yeah, I know. Doctor Who can be a dark show, that's not my point. When a chance to see a real-life heretic presents itself, how could an adventurer resist? Visit with Boyle and see what rattles his cage today. Oh, I have to go finish the quests. Guys, dang it. Fine, I'll be responsible. Rude. Okay. Free of innocence. Let's go that way first. But yeah, so my dad got me into Doctor Who, and I started with Eccleston, and trust me, Eccleston is amazing, like holy crap, I loved him. David Tennant took over from Eccleston, and at first I was unsure, because, you know, I'd already grown to love Eccleston so much, how could I love David Tennant? And then David Tennant brought the most emotional and, like, emotive Doctor, and I'm like, okay, yep, fair enough, you are the Doctor, I get it, 100%. And like his end, like the end scene for him, still breaks my heart, still 100% breaks my heart. I still tear up when I have to watch it, and I try to avoid that episode, but it's also so well written, and I'm like, I get choked up just watching it. It's so good. I will never forget that. Which is honestly the highest compliment I can pay to a show. Where am I going? If what you write or show is going to affect me in such a way that I will never forget it, it's very impressive. But yeah. And then Matt Smith, again, I was a little bit unsure of. Did you get my dragon bone? That was my first dragon, you know, it's special. Yes, Dragonbone! Who's spitting yarns now, huh? By the Fury. Bergonoid, Dragonslayer, blessed in the eyes of Aloni, I have dreamed of this. Do you realize that I will be commended by the Archbishop himself? Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Really? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh, that looks good. There we go. I like that. That's a good look. We'll pick up that quest while we're here. But yeah, I was, again, unsure of Matt. But he brought a lightness and a life to it. Thank you for the hydrate. Funny thing about an iced coffee after 2 hours, it gets warm. That is quite unpleasant. Still gonna drink it, because it's an extra shot of caffeine, but yeah, not as pleasant as I was hoping it to be. Do you see the great dragons? Dravinius Mundi has risen. Bend the knee, bondswoman, before our righteous conquerors. They sent you, I know, a slave or a servant, those are the choices, so many voices. Shh. I must make an offering. Quickly, bondswoman, tell the slave Verdilax to send a fattened calf. Okay! Moyle wants another sacrifice, does he? That crazy, unbelieving son of a troll. He won't shut up about it when he gets in the state. Makes those dungeons a living hell. But you believe me. Thanks for the fantastic live. I've got to go to work. Have fun. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see more of your art in the future. Bye! Here, just give him this dead rat. That'll keep him quiet for a bit. He does these rituals, you know, bear turns the stomach, but anything for a little bit of peace. Gross. Bondswoman, I see the thrall Federax has prepared for us the fatted calf. The dragon's lords will be so pleased. Gross, but here. Beautiful. Innocent. Shh, my Mukau, don't tell them you're innocent. It's worse that way. Oh, Dravanius Mundi, accept this offering and let me be reborn in flames. Pine, pitch, pig's fat, dry brush, rock oil. Don't forget hair buns. But a little bronze rattle that he loves so well, that only melts. That only melts. Okay. I think someone witnessed a tragedy. Finally, some peace. I tell you, some of these unbelievers seem normal enough at first, but then they show their true face after the Inquisitors get to work on them. Best not to consort with them that's in the dungeon, eh? Oh no. Oh no. He was innocent, wasn't he? He didn't do anything and the Inquisitors broke him. Anyone would confess to anything under enough torture. That sucks. Feel a bit bad that I was like so flippant about that actually. Feel like a little bit of an asshole, not gonna lie. Pardon me, sorry. Hello, Ordlik. Let's see. Lilith, is it? Oh, Forsamar sent you. By the root of Haloni, you're welcome here. We had even contemplated abandoning the expedition for lack of guards. The Dragoons can be of no help, they say, stretched thin as they are with the Dragon Wars. Your presence is truly fortuitous. Settle in, Lilith. Ready to work, mayhap? Excellent. There's a trio of hipposurfs that must be culled. But they've taken to standing in the way and procrastinating endlessly over which patch of ice to lick. Okay. When love is called, an adventurer must answer, for along with art, truth, and justice, love is one of life's great adventures. Will you hear Lancefer's plea? You're our new protector, is that not so? I must have your help in laying something to rest. There are bodies in Ooh, that's an uncomfortable segue, given that we were just talking about love. There are bodies entombed in the ice over there to the west. When the freeze came, the folk of Falcon's Nest fled, but not all of them in time. One of them was my wife. Oh. Sorry. To search for the corpse of my beloved among the folk of I knew all my life is more than I can bear. I beg you, go in my stead. Here is a pick. Find her for me, and bring back her Ring of Troth. Ruth of Troth. Sorry. Look, my brain gets a little bit scrambled the longer these things go on. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Hello. I mean, fair enough. Also, this is a crocodile, and it's such a unique design for a crocodile. Because look at this. Look at this face. It's so weirdly ugly and cute at the same time. Am I the only one that feels that way about this? I might be the only one that feels that way about it. That is entirely a thing that it could be. Cute. Yeah, it's a little cute. Like, look at little... Hold on. Yes, this, not very cute. Let me punch it. When it opens its little face, it's just like, nying. Like, if you remove those, like, the upper jaws, basically, it's just like, nying, 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 nying. It's like, it's just got a very long lower jaw. It looks fucking hilarious. Yeah, I think they're cute. They're fuzzy. Terrifying is all I see. I mean, fair. I have weird aesthetic tastes sometimes. Okay, how do I get up higher? I think I just go up here, don't I? Yeah, look at us. We're mountain climbers, baby. I need to go that way. What am I doing? Get up. How goes the gameplay, by the way? Kara? Having fun? Gross. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna go kill the Heart Divided and then come back because we have to drop the quest off anyway. That croc really wants to eat me. I'm kind of enchanted. Not enchanted. Enchanted is the wrong word. Flattered. Good, good. Earlier I unlocked every spell for my blue mage. God damn. Now I'm helping a friend with their relic. Also, goddamn. Like, respect. I might need your help later, like much, much later when I'm farming for my blue mage spells. I might ask you for help. And be like, I need to get spells. Come save me. Certainly, I appreciate that. Thank you. If there's ever anything I could do to help you, by the way, let me know. But you're so much further ahead of me, I don't think there is. But if I could, I would. Blue spells are surprisingly fun. Yeah, I really like the 1,000 Needles spell. It carried me through a lot on my main. On my old main, anyway. I think it's a really funny spell. Because you just, like... You get so angry, you just exude spines. And I'm just like, I'm here for that interpretation. Cactus mode. Which is kind of what it is, because you learned it from a cactuar, so of course it is cactus mode, but it just makes me laugh, is all. Hey, would you like to mount up, please? Ooh, PvP mount, nice. Oh god, I still have to do PvP. God help me. I'll clarify, I am not good at PvP. I still do it, but I'm bad at it. So, if you see me playing PvP, know that I'm not doing well. Lucifer, you're back so soon. Could you not find her? I found her. Ah, that is the ring. The same I slipped on her hand when we were wed. Thank you, adventurer. You are a worker of wonders. In my heart, I had not expected to see this again. The freeze came quickly on the heels of the calamity, but there was as yet a narrow defile. The entire hamlet gathered at its mouth, and we began to pass through it to safety. Not even half of us were through before a snowslide struck. In the confusion, her hands slipped from mine. The surge of snow and the crowd carried me to the side, and she was left behind. I left her behind. Now, when a widowed man or woman takes back the ring of troth, the dead are free to wed again in the afterlife. She was young and still merry of heart. I would that she finds a mate again, though my heart cries out for her to wait for me. Oh, that's really sad. I didn't expect to actually feel something for that quest. I'm dreadful at PvP. Yeah, fair. Absolutely fair. But they have mounts behind them, so I have to do them. Slain, Flane, and... Oh, hang on. Slain, Fade, and Drust, I see. When you have a chance, you ought to see Snowcloak itself, to the west. There was a road there into West Coerthas, but after the calamity, the cold that came with it, a wall of ice too thick to penetrate. We must find our way past the wall, for that is why we are here. Cut off from the west, we are but half of ourselves. Don't sit down, I'm still talking to you. Never has a course of research run smooth at Snowcloak. We are bedeviled by ice sprites, for one. I suspect the sprites are to blame for our latest problem. A researcher on a sample drilling duty is late for returning to camp. The sprites delight in tormenting some more than others. And, well, he's just one of those fellows. Will you rush to his rescue? Sure, I guess. I've been trying to convince myself I don't want the mount. I've been trying to convince myself I don't want the mount on 2 characters. Because I don't know if I can handle grinding it twice. You know what I mean? Are you the mount? No. Oh god. Yeah, but anyway. Leave me alone. I've already slain you twice. Piss off. Come on then. You wanna go? Let's go. Nah, let's wait. Okay. Way-faced researcher. Golly. There we go. Is that it? Can I rescue them? You saved me. I think I'm in love with you. Let us return to camp together. Oh, you have something dangerous to do first. Alright. I'll see you later. Oh no, he's a pretty elf boy with blonde hair. This could work. I have a type, apparently. And it's tall, pretty blonde elf boys with white hair and tragic backstories. Or goodly, like, noble complexions. Oh. Honestly, this game is great for that. I'm just saying. Welcome back, Lilith. I just spoke with that Wayface. I made certain he understands you are a busy woman also. Thanks to you, we can busy ourselves with our mission. There will still be much hardship, but with your help, we shall find a way through the ice wall. Okay. That's cleared. We got this. Okay, loves hard labor. I love this mount, I really do. I can't wait to see it fly. It's gonna be so cool. Also, I will just say, because I'm supposed to keep bringing shit up, and it keeps coming up as a little reminder for me. I have a goal at 100 followers. I will play an Elden Ring stream. And before you worry, I'm not super bad at it. I've played it, I've finished it. But I've never played it on computer. So it should be interesting to see. And honestly, I love the Souls games, but I'm not always the best at them. So it'd be fun to watch me get my butt kicked in multiple different ways. I will swear profusely and with great intent. So, if you're not already following, please do feel free to give us a follow if you'd like, if you're interested in sticking around. And if you're interested in seeing the Elden Ring stream. No pressure on my behalf, however. I've got to remember to keep my posture straight. That's one thing that I keep forgetting to do. I hunch forward because chronic pain. But, yeah, I've got to remember to actually sit up straight. Even though it fucks with the top of the camera. For some reason, we're going to head back to Whitebrim, pick this quest up, do that, and work our way back. Do it nice and simple, like... I hope you're enjoying your Halloweeny stream. Spending it with a real live witch. Which I love that no one has asked me about. But I appreciate that you just accepted that and went with it. Like, it warms my heart. It really does. And as a result, I'm not going to explain shit until I'm asked. Hello. The one being transferred to Whitebrim. He left many bells ago. You did not meet him upon the road. Clear as day and straight in his arrow. He must have taken some other way and now wanders lost. His curiosity is boundless, and he never hesitates to risk himself. Makes me wonder if Bizarking, but a complete and utter fool on a winter road. Adventurer, you must find him before it's too late. Here, take this bottle of maddening potion, for he is like to be frozen. We cannot have his recklessness when he is tasked with saving lives. Okay. That is fair. You would hope that your doctor is actually around when you need them. But as a chronic pain patient, I can guarantee you they're not always around when you need them. The amount of times I've been told, are you sure it's not just your period? By a doctor that has studied for years. And I'm like, I am 31 years old. I think I would know. Although, my favorite response to give, because I know that they have to ask it in hospitals. That is not why I respond this way. But when doctors don't take the first answer, I get asked, are you pregnant? Because you have to be asked that if you're getting tests in a hospital, because certain scans or drugs can interfere with pregnancy, and they need to be aware of that. I answer no, because I am not. And then they're like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm sure. And then I occasionally get these one kind of doctors that are like, yeah, no. Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain? And I get to look them dead in the eyes, and I said, unless God and I need to have a serious talk about boundaries, no, I'm not pregnant. I made a nurse spit take doing that. It's great fun. State your business. Ah, the leavings of unbelievers. Most excellent. You have served with honour. Let us hope there is to be found here a clue. Long I have hated unbelievers, but no more, for they too serve the Fury. If not in life, then in death. What Ruth has Haloni to grant them such a chance? Sher Chantala believes removing debris is belief in Ishgardian's dignity, which means they're going to ask me to do it. A brother knight has recently explained your kind to me, and as a sellsword lacks honour, so does an adventurer lacks discernment. No task is too menial, yet no cause is worthy enough. I have need of one such as you. In their boundless depravity, the Dravanians have lashed out against the gates of judgment. Pawing at the rubble would be more than any true Ishgardian could bear. Yet removed it must be. This shall be your task. Okay, dickhead. Sir Loan would have you cull birds for the sake of all that is holy. Adventurer, idleness becomes a woman's so hale. Go slay for us 5 battlers that nest in these ports. The Crusades consume... Rurik! Thank you so much for the raid. Still going? Yes, I am. I'm only going for a little bit longer. I'm gonna probably end it at around 11. But I don't know. I'm having fun and I'm feeling good. How's stream? How you doing? I've got to type this out. There we go. Yeah, how's stream? I did not quite catch them all. One more stream to go. Fair. Sad. The crusade consumes Knights of Ishgard's body and soul. To you shall go such moils as we cannot stoop to, but at which you have enjoyed some success if the tales be true. Your presence is part of Haloni's plan for us, the Fury be praised. You're welcome! Huh. Nice. How's your throat doing? Did you remember to hydrate? What business do you have here? Speak quickly. A request for what? From Whitebrim Front? Weary are they? Cravens and fools. Tell Jean Tremont to take that knife edge and cut the throat of every knight who professes himself too tired to do his holy duty. Hang any peasant who dares to plain over his singed pigs. Begone, ill messenger. Whitebrim Front will be fortunate if I do not reduce their allotments of supplies for this outrage. You're a dick. Yes, Mum. I am not your mother. We're not playing that game. I am not being called Dommy Mummy. I'm just not. It's not happening. I refuse. I wasn't going to call you that. Yeah, but as soon as you start calling me Mum, everybody in the Discord is going to call me that shit. And I'm not having it. I refuse on principle. One, I don't have the chops to pull it off, honestly. I'm not that dominant in person. I'm loud for sure, but not that dramatic, I guess. I don't have a commanding presence, as they would say. Where are you? There you are. I called my teacher Mum once. Bet that went well. I've done that too. Do you remember the reaction when it happened? Were they flattered? Not that uncommon, except it was a male teacher. Oh. Ouch. How'd they react? You gotta tell me. What did I miss other than Joker calling me a furry again? Not much. We got some new friends. I told the story of my Twitter escapades today. And we've cleared out... oh gosh. We've cleared out this quest, these quests, and we're in the process of clearing out these ones. So. He laughed a lot, thought it was hilarious. I was in year 10 at the time. That would have been funny. Could you imagine it? Like, I can imagine it. That is funny. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't laugh, but... I've done stupid shit like that too, so... Please don't feel offended. Is that all of them? Bachelors. Muslim buddies. There we go. It's funny in hindsight. Yeah, a lot of things are funny in hindsight, not when they happen. I've been there. Was dreadfully embarrassing at the time. Yeah, I feel that. I'm sorry it was embarrassing. But yeah, it's funny in hindsight. We've all done stupid shit like that, yeah. Just, usually in primary... Dude, I still do stupid shit like that. What are you talking about? Like, age is not a barrier to doing stupid shit in life. In fact, it honestly increases the chances of you doing it. Only it gets more and more embarrassing as you go. Because people expect you to know better. You might be an exception, Sparrow. I like to think I'm an exception to many rules. Yeah, I know I'm being attacked. Let's go find the physician and then hopefully they'll have respawned. I don't know if we can get that. We are making progress, my darlings. But yeah, it's been a nice chill stream. Did you see the All Hallows Eve stuff? Were you here for that? Because I made some weird noises. I was so excited. So yeah, have you seen the All Hallows Eve thing? Cold. Bad idea, bad idea. No more details if I make it to the front. Why didn't I bring the maddening potion? Here. Nah, but I will rewatch this VOD tomorrow night. Oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. How now? Ow! Ow! The blood surges. So many ideas, like a swarm of wasps, making the mind race. I must go. Wasps! Wasps! Bees in my bonnet. Oh, gosh. Oh, he's collapsed again, hasn't he? I can feel it. I saw the messages about the noises while I was making sound alerts. Yeah. Oh, why did I do that one as a thing? Also, I don't know why the alerts are that big. Let's try this. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. Thank you for the bits, but that's so creepy. Let's fix it like that. There we go. That should fix it. I hope. But you see what I mean? Huh. Hail! Well met, fare thee well. I'm my old rough saviour. Off to the front. Yes, off to the front. Off to the front. Out. There's a thing. There's a fleet thing. Help! Honestly. Sadly, I think Skull is going to get out of having to play KFC Dating Simulator with me. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh. 1 second, sorry. Yes, sorry, I can't give you another 50 subs right now. How dare you? What kind of fan are you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh dear, I do take a lot of saving, don't I? Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't get your name. Lilith. That's lovely. I think I'm forgetting something, but... Anyway, should you ever need physicking, come to White Brim Infirmary. You won't find a chirurgeon more dedicated to making you well, I assure you. Till then, farewell. I'm surrounded by morons. I know, I will hand in my simp license. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, motherfucking... Why? Why is this still a mount? Why is that still the mount that keeps coming? Fuck you. Just fuck you, in general. Okay, there we go. I didn't even have to redeem that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. My hair keeps blowing in my face. I'm itchy. You have served well, though I fear the state of the gates is still disquieting. You should see them as they were, adventurer, not battered and wounded as they are now. The Dravanians are set upon breaking my heart, my faith, I mean to say. With their assaults, they must quit this world. You are a dramatic bitch, and I respect it, but fuck you. Sir Charlotte would have you perform another bit of gathering to aid the knight's plight. You look eager to serve, adventurer. Do not deny it. The fire in your eyes betrays you. There is something you can do. Slay the chinchillas that dwell near at hand and reap their fat. Ew. How many of the beasts? I see the tasks excite you. 4 of goodly size will do. Now be as my tear cell and hunt the chinchillas tiller. Gross. You have served well, adventurer. The ballators eat heartily of the bounty of the Sea of Clouds, and this we cannot allow. The fish of that sublime sea belong to the noble knights of the Crusade, not to lowly birds and beasts. The Fury has given us dominion over all creatures. This person had an accent. All creatures of this land, and Dravanians too, will understand this truth. I don't know if that was the correct accent, but we'll work on it. I really like the Irish accent. I think that's apparent. It's one of the few accents that I know how to do. And I say no with a grain of salt. I'm not great at it, I will admit. And if there are any Irish people watching and you're insulted, I am so sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean to be insulting. The other accent that I like to do, that I've kind of got a knack for pulling out when I need to, is the American one. And not just like American, I mean like the real Southern male kind of accent. You know, the one that talks of like dripping honey and sweet wine and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty good at that one. I'm pretty sure my next character is going to have this accent, which will be really fun to do for an extended campaign. But I'm sure it'll be kind of difficult to maintain for long periods of time, so I'm going to have to really think about what I want to say before I say it, which is not a thing that I'm particularly used to in this day and age, if you know what I mean. See, I can call up that one. To do an Irish accent, you need to just pretend that you've eaten too many potatoes and drunk too much beer. I can't do either. I can pretend, but I'm not good at it. But yeah, I think I've told you guys before, but I use streams to practice D&D accents, so that when I'm playing D&D, I can feel more comfortable in the accents that I do. I do have the 3 default though, 4 default, technically. One is like super refined. Oh yes, well, I do understand that that is something you want to do, but it's really not in my wheelhouse, as to say. Actually 5. I can do pretty sinister if I want to. I think. Well. What have we here? I understand that you're choosing to die horribly upon impact with the Earth's surface, because you feel bad about what you did. And I just wanted you to know I appreciate the gesture. See? I can go kind of sinister. Helps if I have a villain monologue though. But it's fun. It's fun doing those kinds of accents. Because you get to go full ham and nobody gets to laugh at you. Well, they can, but... Ah, the tear cell of the temple. Have you... what I bid you to bring? Yes, it's gross. Enjoy. This is most excellent fat and well pulled, gross. I see you have some skill at dressing beasts. Once rendered, it shall be fortified into frostbite's balm for our chocolate. Oh, that's creepy. Why? Alone among beasts, the chocobos are to be honest. For every knight of Ishgard that has perished in the crusade, as many of the noble birds have died. None who witness a chocobo meet its end can fail to be moved. You put them there. I know I put them there. I'm questioning my decisions. I mean, like, I had to do something for Halloween, didn't I? I wanted to have a bunch of redeems, but I didn't have time to set them up. So, that's what you get. You get a bunch of sounds. I mean, I know they're bits, and I'm sorry. I wanted to have some free redeems, but I couldn't get it done in time after I fucked up my interface. So, hopefully that will be okay. We're gonna finish up these quests, and I'm probably going to call it a night because it's nearly 11 PM for me, and right now my brain is currently starting to bleed out of my ears. So. It's a little bit distracting. I might do that quest as well, just to finish off so that this whole area is clear. I tried to name one of the legendaries I caught after Halloween, but Nintendo said no. Of course they did. Still no idea why. Really? You don't know? Are you sure? Ah, there's the other frickin' thing. Halloween. That's why you couldn't. Are you up or down? Tonight, tried to name it Skelly Scraper. Really? I don't know why that one wouldn't be allowed. Because it was a skyscraper that has a skeleton in the middle of it. Very original, but fair enough. I don't have any room to criticize as I'm shit with naming things. Named it Skellington instead. Fair. Ah, adventurer. You'll be pleased to know that the new children arrived safe and sound. He said you saved him from certain ruin. Of course, he collapsed from the effects of the maddening potion mid-babble. Not surprising considering his journey here. One of the other children's ministers to him as we speak. It bodes not well that he failed to prepare himself for the potion's after effects. I begin to think that taking on new staff is not the panacea I was hoping for. Yeah. Ah, the poor soul. She still breathes, but adventurer, does he pray for her soul? Alchemical concoction. An alchemical concoction? As costly as it is hard to obtain. You say it was hidden in the forest. This bottle holds the truth of Lawrence's assertion. He ran that he might find it for her. And when he knew it was to be captured, he took great pains to hide it, knowing that his pursuers would simply destroy it as a traitor's refuse. I cannot thank you enough for keeping faith in him. Now, if you will pardon me, I have a patient to save. Oh, and now there's another quest here. Fuck. There's another quest here. Why wasn't that... Oh, because you're not a quest. You seek a smith. What can I do for you? Repair the bell? Ah, a worthy endeavour, especially with such a shadow as this over white-brimmed fronds. A dragoon must needs see and hear what she is fighting for, or her heart will go out of her. There's more than enough meta here to class a new clapper and make the other repairs. I'll start as soon as I'm done hammering out this breastplate. Tell Sir Louis that we'll make this place ring, will you? Yeah. I will. Okay. If this quest leads into another fucking quest. Because I am running out of time, unfortunately. I'm very sore. You know how it is. Hey! More rats. Lovely. Yeah, I think we made a lot of progress today. My next stream will be on Wednesday. And I will be doing plot quests, I believe, or side quests, depending on if I've unlocked enough levels. I was hoping to get Monk to level 45, but you know how that goes. Search for signs of the rats. Come on, Demibert. Honest men make the best conspirators, and Sir Demibert would seek your help with his own transformation. Adventurer, a word I've heard of you from Sir Fedelax and another, though they knew naught of my special interests. You are a woman just and clement. Help me free my brother from the dungeons. My brother was condemned to hard labour for desertion, but the Holy See now declares desertion to be heresy, and his life is forfeit. They speak falsehood with their reasonings, and I have no longer have faith that they are one with Heloni. Lorenz is doubly innocent, for he never deserted. He left his post, yes, but to treat with an old darn traitor for medicine that saved his betrothed life. Much I have given Ishgard, and willingly. You are discussing this in full, sound of everybody around you, but fair enough. But they shall not take my brother, and they shall not take the truth. Ferdelax alone guards him, and he is a great one for a nap, especially when he has been kept at a card table all night. I've seen you move like a shadow. Slip in, take his key. Give the dungeon key to Lawrence and wish him the speed of the Fury. Tell him I have cash supplies and a disguise in the usual place. Meanwhile, I shall prepare a distraction and cover all tracks. We shall speak later. Okay. Hell yeah. The Dragoon level 50 armor looks so good. Literally still use it even at 90. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, no, I love the Dragoon armor. I love the Dragoon armor. So good. My dude, where are you? There you are, Ferdelax. Stay asleep, stay asleep. Don't look up. Loris? Loris? Oh, you're over here. You. I'm glad to see you again, to bid you thanks for saving my beloved's life. Do you bring news of her today? Lambert, I thought he had forsworn me, for he came not once to see me. I cursed him in my mind, but his cruelness was a kindness after all. I know of the hiding place he speaks. Tell him I shall miss him, and to preserve himself from harm. But I swear to return, to fetch away my lady. That's blood sacrifice is the name of this quest. I'm very worried. If he's a traitor... Oh, what if he's a traitor? What if he's actually a traitor? This is not good. This is not good. That's probably going to be bad. Look somber. I am telling you of how the jackal ate the cook's cat. Success? Good. When? Hour of the wolf. I'll loose my works then. He must never return. I left him instructions. He shall send for her, and I will see that she is protected and unpursued. There's only death for him here. The beast tore the poor animal to shreds. What a shame to lose a good ratter. To the greenwood, desert, or the sea, anywhere but here. Likely I shall never see him again, but at least he lives, and it's thanks to you. Remember that you spent the past bell seeking Charmaine's rosary. It is in your pocket. Be seen with her soon. I've been playing Elden Ring this entire time. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. Enjoying it? Having fun? Good and well. That's few of the vermin to get out of the larder. They remain too numerous, however. There must be a large nest somewhere below. Kill the rat king, and the common rats will lose heart, something both we and the dragons know well. I've tracked the rats as well as I can, and they look to slip outside as often as not. There must be an opening that leads to the nest nearby, somewhere outside the stronghold. More quests. Oh yes, just running through the map. Yeah, that is a lot of fun. That game is beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Like, for goodness sake. I will be finishing up very soon, by the way. So I'm going to do this quest and finish off this map. There's another quest I have to do. Oh, Judak said this. Fury bless him to see it as I do. Ishgard is at war, and we hoard our resources with an almost Dravanian avidity. All must fuel the crusade, while removing as little from the battlefield as possible. We at the Whiterun front live between the anvil of winter and the hammer of the dragons. We have been tested much and not found wanting, I believe. This is our keep and our home. It must have a measure of beauty, or else it becomes a jail. Thank you for not giving me another quest. Jesus Christ. Oh god, how many more? Oh, I've got so many. Yeah, no, we're not getting done with these. We'll do a couple more. What build are you going for in Elden Ring, by the way? I don't see anything. Must be outside. Oh wow. It is quite the king, isn't it? I'm wild. Dual katana with arcane. Interesting. So are you more twitchy dodge, or do you prefer to destroy them before they get anywhere close to you? Like, I know that you'd have to do that with the katanas, but still. Hi, Wild. I'm Tim. Fucking children. Got him. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I'm a timing player. Ah, fair enough. I could never get the hang of parries. I wanted to. Knight in shining armor. Interesting. What do you want? You bring rope for the rescue. Excuse my childishness. I've been stymied at every turn helping my brother knight. It has made me forget my courtesy. But without coils tied end on end, it may just be long enough. Throw the end of it down to him. The Fury help us. It will not fall. The wind blows it out of his reach yet again. What are we to do? Jump down with it? Yeah. Alright. Do I need to grab anything? Yes. There you go. So, you jumped down a cliff. On purpose. I can certainly respect that. You are a woman with a plan. You do have a plan, don't you? Here you go. Rope. High winds, huh? But this rope will hang straight with the weight of a man upon it. So we shall both climb back over the precipice. Simple enough plan and well tested. Ahem. I fear it'll take me a while to complete the climb. I hope you don't mind the wait. Sure? Is there something I can do? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him here. Legit, I'm just gonna leave him here and fuck off. Whee! Did you ever play Sekiro, by the way, Arthur? Because I could never get the hang of the timing in that game. I really love the Soulsborne games, but I could never get the hang of the timing in Sekiro, and it messed me up. I couldn't finish it. Which is sad, because it was a good game. Renax. Unhurt, was he? The infirmary will be relieved to hear of it. Always short on something, they are. Ishgard scolds us for using adventurers for too many things, but I say Sodom. They won't send reinforcements and threaten to denounce any knight who asks for them. The way I see it, a good adventurer is worth more than their words. Yeah. I missed it? Huh. Well, if you ever do play, let me know. Because I'm interested to see if you'd enjoy it. That's the end of the king, is it? Well struck. We'll see less of the foul little things, I expect. That said, sailors talk of rats abandoning a sinking ship, do they not? Perhaps I should more likely take it as a good omen that the rats deign to stay in Whitebrim. Okie dokie. I was never very good at Soulsborne games. The slow but implacable grind forward against stupid odds just wasn't for me. Fair enough. It's not for everybody. Let's go to Limsa, and I will switch us over to the big old Fiscom. There we go. Hello, it's me. I'm pretty exhausted, and I've been going for almost 4 hours now. So I'm going to call it. The fact that you can lose all of your stored up progress if you die on the way back to your corpse didn't help. Stop me from doing Hollow Knight the first time too. I just found Ranni's Enraged Wolf Knight, yeah. Yeah. That hurt. That one hurt me emotionally. Let me just have a quick look at Twitch, see who is still live, who we can go and raid. Tofu is up. Do you guys have any suggestions? Thank you, friend. Just walked out of him. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Who should we raid? Recommended smaller communities. Let's see if anyone is playing Final Fantasy Online. Well, a bunch of people playing Final Fantasy Online. Let's see if anybody... Oh, look, they're me. That's weird. Did you say Toshio? No, I said Miss Tofu. Ooh, we've got someone going through Stormblood at the moment. We can go say hello to them. Let's open them up, see if they're not, you know. Oh, ads. Oh, okay, never mind. Do you want me to have a look, see if we can find them? Oh, these headphones are pissing me off. And now that the game is not playing, oh, wait, no, I need to hear. I have this muted. What am I doing?
All of them. Okay. There is... I think we were both trying to trade.
Okay. Yeah.
Those ones. That's gonna get me through this.
Alright, let's go send some love to this person. I've never seen them before, so I don't know anything about them, but they seem nice enough. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I am very tired. Happy Halloween. Thank you for spending it with me. Yeah, it's been fun. I will see you all on Wednesday when we come back to do more story quests. Unfortunately, at the end of today, in about an hour, the last incentive will not be met. So Skull gets to escape playing KFC Dating Sim. Which is a shame, because that would have been hilarious. But it is what it is. After tomorrow, I will figure out a time and day for the KFC dating stream, so you can come and watch me suffer that you paid for. Happy to do that. Yeah, so final things. Hopefully she doesn't end before I leave. She's been live for about the same amount of time I have, unfortunately. So hopefully she'll be around a bit longer. But if she ends before I set up the raid, we will raid somebody else. But yeah. It's been good. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had fun. I've hoped that you've enjoyed hanging out with me today. I've had a lot of fun with you guys. I'm really appreciative that you stuck with me this whole stream. We did a lot of progress, and I'm quite proud of that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, look after yourself, drink some water, take your meds, don't lick the demon that you summoned from the underworld to piss off your neighbours, at least without consent. And, once again, thank you so much for everything. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Now let me queue up that raid. Lego. There we go. Alright. Bye! Well, as soon as it goes off, but bye! Have a good one.